Completely closed out. Hi, I don't know what happened. Shut off. What was I talking about? I feel like YouTube cut my shit off. It wasn't the Wi-Fi. It wasn't the Wi-Fi. It was YouTube. It literally shut off my video and went to a video of Chantal. Hi, Slush. Hi, Poetic. Hi, Sunshine. Hi, Final Warning. I'm not going anywhere. I'm chilling with y'all. I don't go out. All right, are we ready for the browse? I'll start speeding it up because now I told the story, so I'm done talking. I don't know what happened. I apologize, everyone. I'm literally doing my eyebrows with a Sharpie. Sharpie. Kate, no. Kate's trying to get me canceled. I love the fake SGM. Brooklyn, this is a real slit. This is real. I trimmed my eyebrows so you can see my scar. Domestic abuse scar, gang. Oh no. We can save it. We can save it. We can save it. Bless you, Tiffany. Where the fuck is my eyebrow pencil at? Oh, hell no. Hi, Vegas doll. I don't have a bandana. I was looking for a bandana. I looked for one. I can't find my eyebrow pencil. All right, if garlic hit on you, press 1. Now we're gonna do in the contour. The contour. No blush. No blush, no highlighter. I don't have fake lashes. This was a last minute thing. I could buy fake lashes for costumes in the future. I love it so much, I have 2. And they're both dirty. Revolution Creme Brulee. Is Beans, can you see Beans? I wanted to do the Chapmick. I wanted to be like M to the B, M to the B. All right. I can't find my eyeliner. I can't find my lip liner. I think I'm gonna have to use. I think I'm gonna have to use. I'm doing Chola vibes. The girl I saw did this. I'll show you what the girl I saw did. That's what I thought, but the video, okay, I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do that. I agree with you. But the video I watched did differently. The video I watched did red lip. Monty punched his cat. I'm gonna do the light lip. I'm gonna do what I used to do back in the day. But I can't find my lip liner. So I have to make it work. Monty doesn't consider anything. Watch the Gaining Ground video on my channel, on my community tab. No, I buy all my makeup from gas stations and Walmart. Nothing I own costs more than $10. Y'all remember these days? I'm following no tutorial. I'm following my heart. I'm following my gut instincts. This is kind of how I used to do my makeup back in the day. All right. All right, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Okay. Are we ready? Are the vibes vibing? All right, we'll get into it. Hold on. One coat of mascara. I was gonna do my hair, but we're just gonna leave it. I'm gonna listen to the people and move along. I know, but I can't find my eyebrow pencil, so I can't do it properly anyway. Okay. Are we ready? So, can I pee really quick? Can I pee really quick before I get into it? Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I need to pee real quick. All right, I'm gonna pee and I'll be right back. I promise you. Then we'll get into it. Then I won't do any more bullshit, and it's gonna be back to back to back to back to back to back. All right. Do you want to hear some tea? You want me to give you a little bit of tea? And this is straight up shit talking. You want to hear this? When I would be on the phone with garlic bread, I would be like, I have to call you back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, or like I need to mute you so I could go pee. And he would be like, nah, don't mute me. But I used to, I would mute him. Just so that's some unnecessary ass tea. I'll be right back. I'm coming. All right, I'm back. Okay. I washed my hands. They're still wet. I rushed. So, hold on. Let me pull this up. So, I'm going to give a quick background story because some people don't know what's happening. It's going to be quick. So, Garlic Bread started coming in my live streams. Me and Garlic used to openly flirt in my live streams. Everybody hated it. Everybody told me that Garlic was weird. Did I listen? Absolutely not. Will I date Pete? Absolutely not. Did I ignore all of you about Garlic? I ignored everything about you. I ignored what you said. Okay? So then I emailed Garlic because someone sent me his email address and me and him started talking privately. Garlic Bread never told me he had a girlfriend. Me and Garlic started off as friends and it started getting more than friends. We used to watch cartoons and we used to talk about deep subjects and it was weird. Did I want to date Garlic Bread? No, but I'm a lonely bitch and he had very good conversation. He had such good conversation that I'm convinced he studies bitches and says what they want to hear, okay? So, I did not want to fucking be with Garlic Bread, but I enjoyed Garlic Bread for what he was at the moment. We used to watch 3 South. This is why I did not care what he looked like, because am I trying to have a fucking kid with him? No. I'm trying to hang out with him and talk on the phone. And he did give me good advice on some subjects, all right? But if I knew that he had a girlfriend, would I be doing this? No. So then Garlic Bread all of a sudden starts by telling me, all of a sudden out of nowhere, me and him are talking for like 2.5 weeks. Then all of a sudden, last Wednesday, Garlic Bread tells me that Just Breezin' is a stalker. And I'm like, what? So he starts sending me all types of fucked up messages saying that she's a stalker, this, that, and the third, okay? So then I'm mad at her because I think she's just being a two-faced bitch. He never mentioned they were a couple. Then I started thinking Garlic Bread was shady. So then I had my period and I'm a psychopath. And when Garlic went on live stream, I outed the fact that I went on there to tell Breezin' off and say that she's being a stalker. Turns out Breezy thinks that it turns out Breezin' said that her and Garlic Bread were engaged, which I had no idea from. So did I go too hard on her? Yes, because I didn't know that they were in a relationship. So I told her I was just being a bitch, all right? So now, I out my story, and then, out of the woodwork, someone named Hugh Madbro. Should we talk about Hugh? Are y'all ready to just get into Hugh? Should I bring up Hugh Madbro? Oh, wait. Okay, so now we're caught up. Can I bring up one thing real quick? I have ADHD. Can I just talk about something else really quick? I'll go back to Hugh. Remind me to go back to Hugh, but I need to bring up something real quick. I cannot go on panel. I cannot do a panel right now. I have to tell you something else. Can I tell you something else real quick? Yes, I want to talk about Spoonie. Thank you. I want to talk about Spoonie. In general. So this is what's happening. What's happening to me right now is people think I'm fake because now I spill tea. How did you meet me? And how is my channel? My channel name is Jessica Messica. Now, I was very serious about the things I had to say about Natter. The things I have to say about Natter and him exposing revenge porn, I'm very serious about. And part of the reason I'm so serious is because I will avenge Natter El Shami to avenge everyone on YouTube. Do you understand that? So, I did take that serious. The Natter situation is one isolated situation. The Garlic Bread is something else. I don't fuck with people who make fun of people who are sexually assaulted. I don't fuck with Natter false striking every woman on this platform and thinking he's a fucking king. So yes, I will fuck with Natter El Shami. But don't come over here and think that I'm not gonna think it's funny that Garlic Bread has 10 girlfriends. I think it's fucking funny as hell that Garlic Bread has 10 girlfriends. And I'm 100% gonna talk about it because he was trying to make me one of his fake ass girlfriends. So please don't be surprised. If you don't like what I'm doing right now, I am so sorry. If you don't like this and you feel blindsided, I apologize. But if I pretended to not find this shit entertaining, then I would be fake. This shit is entertaining as fuck. And I can't tell you otherwise. I cannot tell you otherwise. This shit is hilarious. This shit is motherfucking hilarious. And to tell you otherwise would be, that's a facade. So, Spoonie, this is for you. Spoonie did something for me very nice in the beginning of my channel. Do you want me to just say it? Spoonie got me a ring light. You know what? You want to know what's funny too? Is Garlic Bread tried to tell me that Spoonie... Garlic Bread tried to tell me that Spoonie was just breezing. Garlic Bread said that Spoonie is just breezing, but I said I don't think Spoonie's just breezing. Hi, Miami. All right? So, Spoonie sent me the ring light. I cried when I got the ring light. I will still get emotional because I was so kind of someone to do that to me, and I truly appreciate that. I'm not joking. For someone to send me that ring light, that meant a lot to me, and it meant a lot that they had faith in my channel, okay? But they started being controlling. Like, I can't even show you. So, you see the ring light? Because I can't help it when I yell. I'll try to... I'm giving... That's fine, Julio. Thank you. Julio, whoever. So you see how it is? Spoonie is a viewer that sent me a ring light, but they also said that they're a YouTuber. So they sent me the tripod, which my camera's on right now, and they sent me this ring light. But you see the ring light, it has to hook on to something specific. All right, so I can't use it for my cooking videos because I have to move it everywhere I go. Y'all know I be moving around for the cooking videos. So they used to send me emails and they would be like, why aren't you using the ring light? Did you break the ring light? Do you not like the ring light? Are you mad at me? Yada, yada, yada. They would write that. And I would be like, the ring light's not broken. It just is stuck. It needs to be used a certain way. And they would be like, you're not using it for a reason. Tell me the reason you're not using it. And I would just be like, I'm not using it because it just doesn't work out for every situation, okay? And then, we don't make homophobic comments, and no, I'm not transgender. So, Julio, if you ask if I'm transgender one more time after I gave birth to 2 whole-ass kids, you can get blocked. Thank you. All right. So... So then Spoonie wanted me to have merch. Do you think I'm going to start merch? First of all, I'm broke. I can't start more merch. And then people were mad when I even, basically my channel is too new for any of that. My channel is way too new for me to ask people for money, for me to be like, Hugh used to do that too. Hugh used to press my Cash App. Like, I'm too new for that. I'm too new for a wish list, okay? So she would be like, you should make merch, send me all these links. I don't even like the merch she sent me. It said Jessica Messica with a sunflower. That's not even what I would do. I would be on some troll shit. Like, if I was to make merch, it would be a whole different vibe. My merch would never have my name on it. My merch would just have iconic images or words from the Girlverse, right? So anyway, this or that. So she would be like, are you ignoring me? Why are you ignoring me? And I'd be like, nah, chill. Like, I'm just not about that. So basically, I feel like, so then most recently, this is not the main tea that I'm getting into. So Hugh was actually kind of upset when I got the ring light when they found out, because they were like, oh, girl, you finally invested in your channel on a live. And I was like, no, a viewer sent me this. And then Hugh was like, why didn't you tell me I have mad ring lights anywhere? But I'm like, Hugh, why didn't you tell me you have mad ring lights everywhere? So anyway, recently Spoonie was trying to get me to start doing speaking engagements. She was like, you should do merch again. You should do merch and you should donate to a charity. You should start speaking at Boys and Girls Club. And I literally said, like, I'm not in a position to do so. Maybe one day I would be in that position, but I'm not trying to be there. Yes. So they're both basically, Okay, and then one time Spoonie was really aggressive at Walmart. Remember when I went to go make ramen at Walmart? And I told you guys there's no vegetables here, there's nothing. They kept like saying, "Bam, get this, get this, get this, get this." So I feel like people want to run my channel or make Hugh wanted me Hugh. Okay, so that's Spoonie. Is the Spoonie shit taken care of? So everybody's clear on Spoonie. So now Spoonie's mad that I am doing tea stuff and dramatic stuff because Spoonie wanted me to be like an advocate. Spoonie thought I was going to be like some buttoned up type of bitch or like follow everything she wanted me to say. I love that you sent me a ring light. I appreciate the ring light. However, that doesn't mean I'm going to do what you want me to do for a ring light. Does that make sense? Is Julio bothering everyone? Press 1 in the chat if Julio's bothering you. If Julio's bothering you, press 1 and they'll get blocked. So you guys decide if they're bothering you. Hold on, I'm getting a seltzer. All right, Mod, go ahead and block Julio. Block Julio then. All right, hold on 1 second. Right, but now Spoonie trying to say, Spoonie is saying that I'm hiding behind a facade. She was like, oh, Jessica's hiding behind a facade. No, I felt one way about one situation and I feel different about another one. The Natter situation is nothing to laugh at. The garlic bread situation, that is late enough for me to laugh at. Do you understand the difference? Do you understand the difference between a dangerous, abusive drug addict who abuses his girlfriend on camera with rape charges versus garlic bread thinking he's a pimp? Do you see the difference between those two situations? So that is why we're gonna fucking talk shit on the garlic bread situation. Those are not on the same level. Stop making it like that. And the way I met the two people are different. So shut up with that. It's fucking annoying. If I am not your flavor, I'm not your flavor. Hold on, I need to open it to seltzer. So, can we go back to Hugh? Is it loading for everybody? So people are putting loading in the chat, so give me 1 second. Okay. Now we're gonna go to Hugh. If I were a flavor, I would be butter pecan. I would be butter pecan, baby, with nuts, like a surprise. Like you're eating it and you're like, this is good, and then all of a sudden you get a nut and you're like, what was that? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like nuts in my ice cream. But then you like keep eating it because it tastes good, even though you still don't like the nuts. Like that's me. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm a Taurus. I'm a 32-year-old Taurus. Everybody, is for most people, is everything okay? I'm a surprise nut, baby. I'm that nut you never knew you wanted, but I spice it up. Like, even though it's nasty, it makes the other bite better. Like, it makes you excited for the rest of the ice cream without the nuts in it. All right, so hold on. I'm opening something. Okay. In my sign, I'm a Taurus rising. I'm like a double Taurus. I'm a Taurus something. Yo, Dee Dee read my astrological sign before. Okay, so are we on to Hugh? Okay, so Hugh. I'm going to start with, I don't remember what I talked about. Did I already tell you about Hugh telling me they're a manager? Did I already tell you that Hugh was saying that they were a YouTube manager, or no? Am I all the way up to Hugh? I'm out of here, period. Kate isn't here laughing at Spoonie being handicapped. Kate, don't do that. Okay. So I'll tell you how Hugh came into the picture. Okay. So I used to see Hugh And Kate Winslet, please don't make fun of people being handicapped. Okay. Hugh told me that they were. Let me just tell you this. Let me give you the rundown real quick. Hold on. Let me just backpedal. So Hugh used to try to test me on my own personal information and gain more personal information. Manic, I have ADHD. Like, this is just how I am. I really can't control it. I'm trying to, but this is me. I can't tell what I talked about and what I didn't talk about before, and I'm reading the chat at the same time. Okay, so Hugh told me when Hugh rolled up in my face. So Hugh ended up in my Facebook messages through Natter's chat. Hugh Madbro. Hugh Madbro is also CJ. So Hugh Madbro said, no, I'm not self-diagnosed. I'm diagnosed through a doctor. Hugh would be like, Jessica. Okay, I'll stop reading the chat. Hugh was like, Jessica, I'm a YouTube manager. Hugh, which is CJ, which garlic bread reference. Hugh is the person that Gary also references his video, which we'll get into. I'm trying my best. I don't take medication for my ADHD. Right now, I'm only on mood stabilizers because I just started medication. So I have to start with one thing and then the other thing. So this is just all I can do. I literally try to write notes, but I go off track off the notes. All right. So Hugh was like, I'm a manager for YouTubers. Hugh said that they used to fuck with Trisha Paytas. Hugh said that they used to talk to Trisha Paytas all the time, and that Trisha Paytas stole their book title, Confessions of a Stripper, because Hugh said that they used to be a stripper, and they said that Trisha Paytas stole their book title and that they were going to legally do something about it, but it never came up of it. Hugh said that they made Mrs. Fields and promote Mrs. Fields' channel. There are like 2 other girls that do story time videos. I can't remember their names, but I have to I can't look at my Facebook because it's on my phone. They said that there's 2 other YouTubers that they created basically from the ground up. I never believed it when Hugh said it. I never believed Hugh when they said that. However, Hugh used to send me like, he used to be like, I will make your channel blow up. Like, I got you, girl, right? And I was like, yeah, whatever. But I still appreciated the help because Hugh used to send me audio and video clips for videos I was making because I don't have the footage. So I always knew that Hugh is not who they say they were. However, we had pleasant enough conversation and they helped me with certain things. So even though I knew that they were suspicious, I still stayed in the situationship that we had, and I just didn't give them more information. Like, they'd always be like, what's your kid's birthday? How old are your kids? Where do you work? Is your boyfriend married? Can I have your phone number? They wanted my Facebook password, like stuff like that, but I just didn't do it. And then they started dropping my Cash App all the time in my chats. Then I used to catch Hugh talking shit. Like, I used to have, like, there was, for instance, one, this sounds stupid, but I don't mind. Okay, hold on. Let me relax. Hold on. Hugh is a female. CJ, a female. Hold on, let me calm down. I don't mind people talking shit on me. I don't mind critique. What I don't like is people being two-faced. Like, that hurts my heart. When people are two-faced, that hurts my heart. Like, that's why I'm mad at Garlic Bread, is because he's two-faced. That hurts me on a level that's not romantic and not personal to him, because just leave me alone if you're not going to be real. And Hugh used to talk shit on me. When I would watch my playbacks, Hugh used to be fucking clowning me and then try to get away with it. Like, they would just make these weird little comments that you might not notice and you might think I'm crazy for noticing, but they used to clown on me. Like, one time I was gonna live stream in the living room, but I moved up to my bedroom, so I brought my beer with me and it wasn't cold, and they were like, look at Jessica drinking cold beer. Or one time I left like a window or door open, so when I was cleaning my house, there were like little bugs around my lights. My house is not dirty, and there were like these bugs, and they were just like talking about the bugs in my house, or trying to insinuate that I was on food stamps, or just like making all these comments. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. Like, when I was busy, they would be shady, or like, I can't explain it. Oh. Y'all remember that time when I was drunk as fuck and I was talking about Natter? Remember when I was drunk as fuck talking about Natter and I sat in my car to charge my phone? I sat in my car to charge my phone, and you guys all know I didn't even drive. And they were like, "Oh, Jessica, this could be drunk driving." Da 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 da. Do you remember what I'm talking about? Like, they were trying to push like a weird agenda about me. If you remember, you remember. And I can't put my finger on it, but just know. So, let me be clear. I don't know who Hugh is, but I know Hugh is not who you say you are. Hugh, I don't know who you are, but you're not who you say you are. And I'm not saying that the garlic bread Hugh thing is fake. Garlic bread could have been trying to get with Hugh. But that doesn't mean that garlic bread's like a straight up predator. Do I think garlic bread is Nader El-Shami level? I don't think that. Could I be wrong? I might be wrong. But she literally is saying like, I guess not, but I just feel like she was being dramatic. I just felt like it was dramatic. Because it was being recorded. So at the end of the day, if I had to show the recording to the police, they're not going to do anything. I just felt like it was off. I don't know what to say. Like, I just felt like it was unnecessary. But Hugh is now saying that they don't want to address the garlic bread situation and that they think that garlic bread is threatening to their father. But I thought it was really weird because in Gary's chat, they were like fathers and put a bunch of Z's. It was just weird. The whole shit is weird. Do I think garlic bread is going to hurt anybody's father? No. Do I think any bitch that fucks with garlic bread and claims them as their boyfriend is dumb? Yes. Are we clear about that? I'm not going to do a recap because I just started. Hi, Roman. Hi, Knife Master. Ginger, the cops would show up at my house, and then I would say I'm live streaming and charging my phone, and then I would be like, I could show you the video, and it would be fine. Hugh was being weird and pushing the narrative hard. I can't describe it. Bye, Shan. All right, so. Yes, final warning. If you were there, you had to be there to know. Correct. You had to be there to know it. Like, I can't put my finger on it, and what I'm saying might not seem that serious, but it is like that. Do a little back combing, I agree. I haven't washed, this is the third day without washing my hair. And yesterday I had a bun with a bunch of hairspray. All right. So. What I want to do woo, girl. You know when you know you know? Or you just know that you know that you know. You know what it's giving? What's that chick? What's that chick that shows her titties? What's the goth lady that shows her boobs like this? Okay. Now give me 1 second. So this is what we're going to do now. Now we're going to get... What is her name? Esmeralda? Not Esmeralda. What's her name? Elvira. Yes, it's giving Elvira. Are you getting the Elvira vibes? All right, so now this is where we're at. This is where we're at in the story. So Garlic Bread's last message to me was that there's no ill will between us, and that Garlic Bread's last message to me was basically like, if you still want it, come get it. All right, long story short. But all he was trying to do was make me not make a video about him. Just Breezin now, I believe, recognizes that Garlic is sus as hell, and me and her had a positive interaction. I think Just Breezin knows my intentions were to just expose Garlic Bread, so we're good. But then today, what happened today? Y'all want to know what happened today? A new woman came out of the woodwork. Christina the Latina. All right? Christina the Latina came out of the woodwork and said, me and Garlic are official and we've been fucking. She said she's from Baltimore and her and Garlic Bread have been fucking this whole time. The whole time through all these relationships, they've been fucking. They're official now, and she doesn't give a fuck if people are mad about it. They're a couple. All right? What I have to say is this. She thinks that we're all mad at her. We think you're dumb. We think you're dumb. Have fun with that. But hold on. Can you give me a second to pull up the receipts? How fucked up is my Wi-Fi? Because I'm going to have to read it. I can't even show you it. She said that she has videos, like sex videos of them. And she said that they spend time together all the time, constantly, and that they are a couple. They are now officially a couple. However, on YouTube, Garlic Bread did not. Right. What I'm saying is, and she went online and said it at everyone. At everyone. And then now Christina is saying that because I'm making this video, she's going to hit me with a privacy claim. Ariel, I'm trying, but my Wi-Fi's slow. I'm sorry. The thing is I already know she's not going to get a privacy claim because I did not use her full name. Her legal name is not Christina the Latina, okay? And she posted all of this information publicly. So a privacy claim is not going to work. I already know how it works. She literally said at everybody. So I don't know why she wants all of this taken down when she asked for it. So give me 1 second. I'm trying to open my email. It's not loading. Garlic Bread wanted this too. Garlic Bread wanted this too. All I have to say is this is Christina. No offense. No offense, you look dumb. And she's being rude as fuck. She's like, all you hoes are stupid. Oh. And I'll address something. Hold on. Page unresponsive. Hold on. I have to close everything and reopen it. I'm sorry. I had everything. I'll show you real quick. Let's see. I just want you to know it's real. I had everything set up, but they're not opening. Garlic Bread is still my wallpaper. These are just shit I was making earlier. Alright, hold on. Let me go with it. We gotta change the wallpaper after. I need the tabs, Don. I made all the tabs. That way I could queue up everything. So hold on. I'm going to log into my email. So we will change the wallpaper. And when I made the wallpaper, I was trolling. The wallpaper was a troll. Just so everybody knows. The wallpaper was a troll. I made the wallpaper. Do you guys remember when my kids saw the wallpaper and they were like, who is that? He's ugly and bald. Do you guys remember when my children saw Garlic Bread? Me and him were not even talking months. We were talking a couple weeks. And as soon as he started being weird, he got fucking exposed. It was a troll. It was a troll. I promise you it was a troll. It was to troll you guys, basically. Oh my God, everything says unresponsive. Hold on. Okay. So basically, no, he didn't. Dr. Harry Boyle says that Ryan Moody privated his Twitter. Is that true? I am so sorry. Can you guys please have patience? I'm having, look it. I just want you to know it's real. All right. Something is happening. Yes, because You know how he wrote that general ass community tab about me and then deleted it? And now he wrote another general ass one about Christina. He is so like, I can't even. And if I need to, he went private after he claimed Christina. Yeah, okay. So, hold on, I'm going to restart my computer. Do you have patience for that? I'm restarting my computer because that's the best idea right now. I'm restarting it and we'll get into it. But, yes, this is the fourth girl. Jessica, read my last messages. Hold on, Nikita. Oh, Chicken Pickle says Christina didn't like girl. Yo, I can't wait. I have to tell you something. I can't find your third message. Can you rewrite it? Nikita, can you write it all in one stuff? Oh, this is what I want to say. I will show you guys. I'm going to show you guys. So listen to me. I'm going to show you. I did write garlic bread. I did not write him 23 times. I don't know what she's talking about. I sent him 3 text messages and 1 email. I told him that he should make, he should make a video about Monty punching a cat. And I said that he should make a video about Hugh because I want to know what garlic bread has to say about Hugh, because then I can make my Hugh video and show how the stories don't line up. But I did not try to get with him, and I did not send 23 messages. I don't know what to tell you. And literally, we ended on positive terms on his end. On his end, he was okay. I was not okay. And garlic bread did not break my heart, and garlic bread did not abuse me. So, like, if I want to, I'll say whatever I want. I'm sorry. Monty allegedly hit his cat. It's whatever. All right, the video just started. But I will say I did write that. Why did I want him to make a video about Monty? Because that's tea. Christine called garlic a natter simp on July 23rd and then got back shots from him on September 6th. Pee in front of us? Roman, ew. Roman, you sound like garlic. Roman. I wrote garlic bread last night on live stream. I wrote garlic bread last night on live stream when Hugh was talking in Gary's chat. I did. I'm not going to lie about that. But I'm not trying to get with garlic bread. Her saying 23 messages and I'm a stalker is not true. And I will show you. If you want to see them, I'll show you. But me asking garlic bread to make a video about Monty or Hugh is for my own agenda. I did text garlic bread a total of 3 text messages and 1 email about Hugh Madbro. I did. Good night, Brood. I am trying to show the messages, but I have to start my computer. Hold on, give me 1 second. I said I was never going to talk to him again, but I meant it like... So me and him are not having a conversation, and yes, I did say that. So I'm not trying to say I'm a liar, but I meant like I'm never going to talk to him again on that level. And I did not... If they were together and she received text messages, that's fine. But I did not blow up his phone. If you see the way I speak quickly and fast. So basically, most people, the message I would have sent would have been 1 message. It would have been just like, Hugh's talking about you, make a video. But because of the way I speak, it was 3 text messages. That's it. I lied when okay, so I guess I will say I lied when I said I was never going to contact garlic bread again. But as soon as I did contact garlic bread, I told you about it. Am I trying to pursue a romantic relationship with garlic bread? No. Do I want garlic bread? No. Do I want garlic bread to make a video about Hugh Madbro, aka CJ? Hell yeah. That's fine if you think I've lost credibility. Credibility is earned by telling the truth. That's fine. Would you rather me lie about it? Would you rather me lie about it? Because that's not credible. Lying about it is not credible. Telling you about it is being honest. So that's fine. Don't backtrack. You're not my mom. You are not me. I can do what I want. Exactly, Miami. Thank you. People think I have super hard feelings against garlic bread. Nah, I'm just like, dude, I don't fuck with you anymore because you're fake. But who should have, the people, like, Just Breezin should have hard feelings against garlic bread because he made her feel that they were engaged. Garlic bread just played me like on a low-key level, and we found out the deal really quick. And after I found out the deal, we still talked after and talked about how fucked up it was. So, like, is garlic bread my friend anymore? No. Do I want to lay on the phone and talk to garlic bread? No. Do I want to meet him and date him? No. But I don't have that bad of an issue with him. I just think he's fucked up. That's fine, Leanne. I'm not lying. I changed what I was saying. Whatever. I'm done with that. That's fine. Manic and Leanne, that's fine. So, Manic and Leanne, your point is heard. I hear your point, Manic. I hear your point, Leanne. I understand why you may feel that way. I disagree with you. If you keep saying it, it's unnecessary. Got it? I hear what you're saying, but I don't agree with you. Thank you. I want garlic bread to make a video about Hugh Madbro 110%. Yes, I need medication. I'm on medication. Have you ever met me before? Have you ever watched any videos where I've denied that? Fuck out of here. Hold on one second. I have the wrong remote. All right. Next. Are we medication shaming? Thank you. My name is Jessica Messica. Did I ever claim to be whatever you want to consider normal? No. You are here watching me. If I am bothering you, don't watch me. Got it? I wish garlic bread would come on one of my live streams. Garlic bread doesn't have anything to say to me because he knows I'm not lying. Garlic bread will not bring me up. He will legit not bring me up because he knows I'm not lying. And I have faith in that. Even to his girlfriend, they know I'm not lying. All right, hold on. I'm opening my email. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start playing the Gary video, and then once I have all my receipts pulled up, I'm going to interrupt the Gary React and start giving you the receipts that I have. You understand what I'm saying? Jersey, you don't know what the fuck I do. You don't know what the fuck I do. I take my medication as prescribed by my doctor. And there is more medication I'm probably going to have to be on, but it's a process. I don't deny anything that's my issue. Like, I don't deny any of my issues. Oh, you like the eyeshadow? This is a lot for me. I hate this makeup look. I felt very pretty last night when my eyebrows were bleached out when I was Amberlynn, but I do not feel pretty tonight. I know they want me to get upset. I don't give a fuck. Well, thank you. All right, I'm gonna start. Hold on, I'm getting everything queued up for the Gary, and then I'm gonna pull up the receipts after because I had them all set up and it's not working. But I have to be careful because I don't want to dox anyone. Gary stream. Gary went in. Hell yeah, hell yeah, cauliflower. No, I don't block. I don't. No, Shy Violet, I'm not trying to ignore you, but you need to... Shy Violet, if you rewind, you could hear the story. No, I never dated Natter. No, I never wanted Natter. You could say I had a crush on garlic bread. I never had a crush on Natter. I did send Natter nudes, but I sent Natter nudes to fuck with his head. That's all I can really say. Jersey Tan, if you want to mental shame me, if you want to mental health shame me one more time, can you block Jersey Tan actually? Bye, Jersey. I'm done with that. Because you're not only making fun of me, you're making fun of a lot of people. Can someone block Jersey, please? Thank you. Thank you, Hubris. All right, hold on. Let's get into the Gary Unfiltered. Thank you, Ariel, Brooklyn, Sunshine. Thank you. This is black liquid eyeliner with some dollar store lip gloss over it. I would show you, but it's affecting my AD. I need to focus for one moment. That way I can get going with everything. Yo, long story short, this is what I'm... Hold on, let me just say something real quick. I am not fighting over garlic bread. I am talking shit on this situation. So if you think I want him and this is why I'm doing this, or if you think I'm obsessed with him and this is why I'm doing this, no. I'm doing this because I find it highly fucking irritating. I mean, I find it irritating that he thinks he can play women, and I find it highly entertaining that there's all these women coming out of the woodwork. Like, I am here for the tea of the situation. Like, right now, I don't even consider myself a part of it. I'm like just like a news reporter trying to figure out what's up. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let me link this to the TV. And it's funny as hell that this chick is out here bragging that she's with him. Like, girl, that's not a flex these days. That is not a flex these days. All right, my TV's hooking up. All right, I'm about to flip it over. Yes, I'm not hurt, I'm pissed. You're exactly right. I am not hurt, I'm pissed. Thank you.
And you know what, though? I am going to tell you that.
Maybe Garlic does give those good, Garlic might give them good back shots if she's really trying to claim him at this point. And I will say this is that, Garlic used to be like, oh, Jessica, like, if we ever lived closer together, like, we should be a duo channel. And I feel like he's trying to make that same situation with this chick. All right, I'm going to flip it over. We're going to get into Gary. No, Garlic never wanted to have phone sex. He did not. Garlic did not want to have phone sex. But he used to talk about, like, having kids, getting people pregnant, getting married. One time, okay, you want some tea? You guys want some tea? So, I forgot what it was, but one time I was saying that, I didn't like attention on me. I forgot what we were saying. I was saying something about how I didn't want attention on me. And he was like, you're one of those ones that's going to be shy on their wedding day. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, I bet on your wedding day, like, you're going to be shy. And I was like, no, I'm not going to be shy on my wedding day. Like, and I said, like, I want to look like a fairy. I want to have, like, berries and twigs in my hair, yada, yada, yada. And he said, well, when you marry me, like, I want you to have Taco Bell cinnamon twists in your hair. Like, weird shit like that. Like, he was saying some weird shit like that. But I just ignored it. I don't know what to say. It was fucking weird. I could tell you a million weird little things like that. But, like, to me, thank you, BTP. To me, that's cringy, but doesn't bother me. But, like, to the right type of bitch, they think they're yin and yang. Like, to a different type of bitch, they're like, we're yin and yang soulmates. But to me, I'm like, what the fuck? No, he does not have kids. Yes. And I told him, I said, fucking with me is the wrong thing to do because I don't have any. I don't know. Hold on, I'm plugging my phone in. Girl, I could give you like a million little weird things he said like that. Like how he wanted to hear me piss on the phone, how he wanted to hear me puke on the phone. All right. I'm starting with Gary now. Brooklyn, I'm going to say more as we react to Gary. Listen, I did like Garlic's voice. I will give more tea, but I'm going to do it as this react goes along. It will spark my memory, trust me, because I watched part of it. And don't worry, I will be spilling tea. Don't worry. Yeah, I had a stomach virus. And I didn't go on camera or nothing for a few days. And then I came back and did the truth or dare. That's why I was like scared to do the truth or dare because it was fucking up my stomach. But I was on the phone with him and I was like, I have to go. I'm going to puke. And he was like, don't get off the phone. And I was like, what? And he was like, no, that's fine. Like, and then I did mute it, but one time I puked without muting it because I couldn't even stop. But he was like, I feel closer to you now that I heard you throw up. I did laugh. So Gary, if anybody here that's on Gary's side, I don't know what's true about Garlic or not, but Kiwi Farm said he lives with his mom, that he has a busted down truck, that he doesn't have anything. He presented himself very differently. Gary went in. Gary went fucking in right now. I watched this for the first time. I watched half of it so far. Gary went fucking in on Garlic. Hell yeah. Joyce is behind. Joyce is mad behind. And we stand Gary. We stand Gary around here. Like and subscribe. Gary Unfiltered.
Waited and edited the video and put, yeah, I could have. But it would have took me a lot more time because I have a lot of receipts. So, hey, Tasha, don't work too hard. I'm going to give some shout outs here. Channel 69 Girl News.
I'm going to fast forward past some of these shout outs.
I'm so happy I made it. I'm glad you. Today, not only does Gorlick make a video about me, we also have someone who pretending to be one of my mods, who is Rose Thorne. And then in the same day, we also have
True Banana Hammock. True Banana Hammock.
So what they did with Rose was stole her picture, the name on YouTube, and try to act like they're Rose. All in the same, and I'm not saying this is affiliated with Gorlick Bread at all. So nobody.
Happy birthday, Gary.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
You guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, and I'll be right back.
Somebody acts like they're Rose to go in another creator's channel.
This is TMI, but, you know, it's ladies' days, and I'm not trying to be on camera with, like, accidental problems. Thank you.
Her 6-year-old daughter doxxed by Luis on Twitter. Now, I have a video made about me. Seems like it's an attack on the Unfiltered squad. Now, I'm not saying people are working together. I'm not saying any of that because I don't fucking know everybody. I don't. So what I'm saying is for one, kids and stuff should be off limits. So that's kind of low of you, Luis, and your bullshit accounts and all that crap. Um, but let me just say this. So it seems like the unfiltered squad's kind of getting attacked. That's just what I feel like. That's what I feel like. So I'm just letting everybody know. And I'm not saying garlic bread's behind it, so nobody get that insinuations. That's not what I'm saying. Okay? Um, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with people, you know. I don't know. So I'm not blaming that on garlic at all. I'm not. But I'm just saying, as a whole, with three of us being attacked in one day, it's just, you know, even if it's different people, it's all in one day. I'm just saying. Um, so, and then supposedly, oh, Shenanigans Luis called you one of the biggest bullies on Twitter. Yeah, okay, right. Thank you very much, Devil's Reject, for the Fupa sticker. I appreciate it. So what I would like to do first off is say thank you everybody for being here. I do appreciate all of you for being here.
Okay.
Now, Gorley Bread, Brittany Marrow says, well, first off, thank you, Brittany, for the Fupa chat. I appreciate it.
I'll speed it up. Yeah, I'll speed it up.
Could be exactly. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know. So here we go.
I can't speed it up because it's. Well. Hi, Gary.
In case y'all didn't know.
Hold on a second.
My earlier stream, which was fun.
Gary, do you care that I'm using your content? Because Gary, I support you. I think you know that. I know even if you know there's some weird shit about me, I know that we stand together on common ground. And happy birthday. And really respected the fuck out of this stream. You went in on garlic bread. So if I could spread on this situation on my side, I want to do it. So I hope you're okay with me using this content. But you went in on this. This was like chef's kiss. This stream was chef's kiss. Thank you, Gary.
Gutter butter, you know, it took over.
I want to say that I to begin with, just in case, Gary, if you're not here the whole time, I completely agree that garlic bread was manipulating me by offering it's hurting my feelings to even talk about it. I feel like he was manipulating me by offering the information from the reporter. I do think that every helpful thing that garlic bread did for me was to get in my pants. And I think I think it's messed up that he uses his position and tries to use the amount of viewers he has to try to make himself seem important enough that he could be a position of authority to give people advice. I think he's creeping on women. And I do think that he ignored you because you're a man. He ignored you because you're a man, because all he's out here to do is get in bitches' underwear. Dead ass.
I went and was actually making the thumbnail for Foodie. And I get told.
And that's what I'm mad about. Like, people think I'm obsessed with garlic, over here talking about it. People think I want clout, so I'm over here talking about it. Nah, what he did was fucking gross.
No.
What he did was gross. And even if Breezen said some creepy shit after, what he did is fucking gross, and he's gonna keep doing it. Look how another girl just popped out the woodwork saying she was fucking him the entire time, and now they're a couple. Trust me, there's gonna be more. And Christina the Latina, you're about to be mad, because I guarantee you there's about to be a bunch more women after you, and you're gonna feel stupid as fuck for claiming him. So I can't wait to see those backshot videos.
Unfiltered put out from Gorley Bread. So we're going to go ahead and pull up.
That was messy. That was a little too messy. I take that back a little bit.
And then I will explain everything afterwards, and probably during. So I'm going to go ahead and react to that.
Thank you, Princess.
Very unfiltered. Here it is.
This, I just have to say, garlic bread, this video is so fucking dumb. I'm going to let it play. This is the dumbest video I've ever heard talking about nothing. I felt like garlic weirdly wanted to say my name over and over. It had nothing to do with anything. Yeah, watch. Gary was just so spot on. I have nothing even more to add. Gary was so spot on about this fucking video.
Made this video. Okay, because you have a lot of respect for me. You went and made this video, and that's what I do, right? I'm a reaction channel, and I am reacting right now to
Hi, Art Girl.
Video. So I also need to fix things here somewhere. Yeah.
I agree, Gary.
So
Gary, this is sexist. This is sexist, and people, it's incredibly sexist. And I'm telling you right now that no matter what, when Natter said those things about you that hurt me so bad for you and for everyone that has been affected by I never got to tell you this, Gary, but like when Natter said shit, it was so vile, and I'm so sorry that any of that happened to you, and I'm so sorry that he taunts you with that, because I can only imagine how triggering that is. And especially as a mother, that hurt me so much. And the fact that you're a man, that people turn a blind eye to it is so disgusting. And I promise you, like, that was when he said that about you, I could never even do like the stupid shit I was doing. And I'm sorry, Gary.
You had nothing but respect for me, and you reached out to me. Then why make this video? There's a reason I didn't reply. And I will absolutely go over everything that I've kept my mouth shut on. Well, not everything, but a lot of it. So, and I will have a lot of proof.
Which is why I wanted to talk to him before I made this video, but
you never said in your message that you even show on here, and I'll show more.
Thank you.
You never said in the message.
I'm breathing. Thank you. I'm calming down.
You never said that. You never said, "Hey, can we talk?" You never hit me up and asked.
I'm calming down. I'm gonna be quiet for a minute and calm down.
And you'll see here by his message, he'll show.
The accusations here are just intolerable.
So what he's talking about is last night, yes, I did send a tweet out on Twitter.
Garlic Bread was harsher on Gary than he's ever been on Nader El-Shami. Garlic tried to prove more points and make a bigger fuss about Gary's tweet than he ever did about anything Nader El-Shami has ever done on the internet.
Twitter, that said, I've been trying to stay quiet about things, go on, but this takes the cake. That's in response to a video that he made, and I'll get to that in a moment as well. So I'm
also hormonal right now, so sorry.
CSA because it's a man. That's what I said. Dividing the community based on gender when we should unite, Garlic Bread. Which I thought we shouldn't unite against Nutter Butter.
And I respect everyone because I know a lot of people don't respect certain things that I've done, or maybe the way I got notoriety on my channel, but everybody has always supported me through Natter's threats of the revenge porn, and I will always support everybody else in their efforts, and I think it's so beautiful how we all came together for that, and I appreciate that from all of you. Like, even if we don't all get along about other things, that shit is petty. We're on a drama. Like, the corner of YouTube we're in is filled with drama. Like, do I hate any of you? No. Are there things I don't like about some of you? Yes. But you could say the same thing about me. So it is what it is. That's a draw. And we could all come together against him. He's a fucking monster. And he's literally thinking he's a puppet pulling. He thinks he's a puppet master. It's fucking gross.
That's what this is in response to. All you see here is a screenshot.
Mel Star, I made my wallpaper. I made Garlic Bread my wallpaper before we even started talking in private. I made Garlic Bread my wallpaper the day after somebody sent him my picture on Twitter as a troll. That way when I went on live stream, people would see the wallpaper.
And don't hear what's being said. You will, because I'm going to play it.
Thank you, everyone.
I didn't care about CSA to project that I'm dividing the community by gender.
I'm not.
I'm going to stop talking and listen. Let me listen to how Garlic Bread will say a lot of stuff, right? But he won't say anything about the issue at hand. Like, the issue at hand is Gary is saying, you did not offer your hand to me because I am a man. You did not offer your support because I'm a man. You did not offer the same resources to me as a man as you would a woman. But all Garlic Bread does is talk about me the whole time. And I have no idea what the fuck it had even to do with the point. He just talks and talks in circles and it goes nowhere.
Saying that you don't care about CSA. I'm saying it seemed like you didn't care about it because I'm a man. I'm going to stand by what I said.
and they're just holistically wrong, and they're not even justified.
Yes, he's fluff, he's filler, he's like, he reads a legal book and just gives statements. Everything he puts out about this whole situation, everything he's put out about this triangle love situation is so fucking whack, honestly.
Showing you what I said. And in fairness, that's what's important.
No, I didn't change my wallpaper yet. I just haven't done it.
He wants to show his response to this, and that's fine. Factually, this took place.
I have to pause this. Something just happened. Who's wearing a bra? Are any of you wearing a bra? Because I'm about to not be. Is anybody wearing a bra? Because I just popped the wire out of yet another bra. So ladies, are any of you wearing a bra? Take it off. All right, back to the video. Take off your fucking bra and relax.
July 17th about.
Yes, then that's fine. You heard him. If Gary wants to show in response to this, then that's fine. Look, I'm not going to sit here.
Damn, Brandy. Damn, Brandy. Brandy's just in her panties. Damn, Brandy.
3 months ago,
Hey, Frosty.
I reached out to you directly. I attempted to show my support for him, and in the process, I outed myself to him. You know, his response, inconsequential, but he did respond.
And what he means by outing himself is he sent it to me under an account with his face and said,
my titties weigh like 5 pounds each at least.
July the 16th. 2 days prior to that is
I feel so much better. My mental health has improved by taking my bra off.
About me and about my sexual assault. Fuck ads if they don't want to give me nothing because I
Brooklyn, you kill me when I watch the chats back, Brooklyn.
Put ads on my shit. I don't care. Let's just be real here. I don't give a shit.
You're pregnant? Congratulations, Tiffany. Are you having a boy or a girl, Tiffany?
First off,
Tiffany.
Shit, let's just be real and call it like it is. I was Nutter made his shitty, disgusting ass videos that I reacted to finally the other day or about a week ago. Where he put me down. That's what happened. Where he was talking about my child sexual assault.
What I think is fucked up too is like, no offense to anyone in the community, but I'm going to say something right now. Like, whether you like me or not, like, people make videos making fun of Foodie and Natter all the time, or when they make these stupid little comments and talk shit on random situations, but like, no reaction channels covered Natter talking about Gary, and no reaction channels talked about Natter threatening porn against me, but like Monty could do a video showing the fact that I was about to get evicted from my house. So like, that shit is just funky to me in general. Like, anyway.
And I ended up replying to that. Right? So this was 2 days after those videos took place. Hello, Pitty's Rock.
I'm sure he'll attest to that, but we didn't have any further communication.
No, we didn't.
Maybe
There's reasons.
And not everybody. Some people did. But like, it's, you know who did is like the people with smaller channels. The smaller channels that are deep into this shit, like, did. But like, on a large scale, it was ignored in a fucking weird way. Like, y'all don't want to touch on shit that's too heavy. I don't know what it is, but it's... Anyway, I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just saying.
On occasion, I would go to his videos, but, you know, nothing more than any other viewer would have. Now, in August, I reached out to the reporter regarding Natter.
Congratulations, Tiffany.
Member. You know, during that conversation, I discussed the fact that I already had been in contact with my local police department for a separate issue. And also during the...
Garlic Bread claims that he went to the police department because of Louise. Garlic Bread claims that when Louise doxed his father and his address, that he went to the police department. But like, when I got doxed, I didn't go to the police, so I don't know. But I'm just telling you, he said that. I remember him specifically telling me that he went to the police because Louise doxed his father and himself, so he went to the police station. I remember him saying that the officer interviewing him was like attractive and had tattoos. I just remember this story. And he said he went to the police. Yo, you want some tea? Garlic Bread said the reason he went to the police is, if you don't know why my makeup is like this, I'm doing a look. Garlic said the reason he went to the police is because he owns an AR-15 and he's nervous that if he gets swatted, that the fact that he owns an automatic assault rifle will get him basically shot up. So he said when he got doxxed, he was nervous that he would get swatted. He was nervous that he was going to get swatted, so he went to the police because he's claiming that he owns an AR-15.
Time, Jessica and myself had already been in contact, and I'm sure she'll validate.
I'll validate. I don't believe he has an AR-15. Also, I grew up in a gun family. I grew up with my family. We have guns. I don't believe in owning semi-automatic rifles. I don't. However, this is what he said, so I didn't really believe it. Like, okay. When I tell you, I thought, like, Garlic gives simp. Garlic gives simp vibes. Garlic gives that guy trying to seem cool. Like, you'll see later in Gary's story where Garlic's like, I got out of the car and I'm 5'11" and I'm 200 pounds. Or he would talk about how many women he slept with. Like, he would give, like, these vibes of, like, I don't mean to be rude, like a nerdy type of guy that's trying to seem hard and is simping. He would give those vibes. That's why I was not trying to get with him. But still, I enjoyed talking to him on the phone because he had such good conversation. I don't know what to tell you. So if you want to say I'm an attention whore, I'm an attention whore. But like the shit. Anyway, let me just continue. Can I just continue? Is that enough for you for the moment? I told you T's going to be coming up because Gary's video brought up a lot of memories in my head. So I don't know what he owns or not, but he said that. But I feel like he was trying to seem cool. I agree with guns. If you can legally hold a gun, I believe that for your safety. I do not believe that it's necessary for a human to have an automatic rifle. Thank you.
Make that as well.
Okay, so listen to everything he's saying there. But the reason that I put up that he's making a video now is because the last time we talked was July the 16th. That's the only time he sent me a message. I replied, thank you. That was it. The message he showed.
Final warning.
But when somebody hits you up,
thank you, Nanita. Thank you.
I'm such and such. For one, how do I know that you are such and such?
Miami.
Know that is you. I don't have to explain everything, but I don't trust a lot of people. And it was July and all the other bullshit was going on, right? So here's another thing. I'm just going to say this now. I find it something that you want to go and say something to me.
Don, I love that you're hooked on that detail.
And I appreciate that. And I said, thank you. But you tucked your fucking tail.
Brooklyn, stop.
I think you took up.
Everybody read Brooklyn's comment.
Took up what he did was right. That's not what I'm saying, so don't switch words out of my mouth. What I'm saying is,
thank you, Consuela.
Took it easy on what he did, on what he said, on videos he did. You just kept going bash to Foodie Beauty. She's wrong. She did it.
Christina is helping make a video about what? They can have fun together with that.
Until last night, I sent out the one.
Christina and Garlic, you can make any videos you want because I have no shame. I've already been embarrassed to the fullest extent on this platform. I've already been doxxed to the fullest extent on this platform. Please try to for me because I know the truth and I have all the same messages he does and I will show them and I don't know what to tell you. Don't come for, I'm telling everybody right now, don't come for me. Don't even try to come for me if in that type of situation because I am not embarrassed. I am not embarrassed. Like I will drag you. I will allow myself to be dragged to drag you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Thank you.
But if you want to open the jar of worms, then you can get the whole damn can of it. Because he said if he wants to reply, that's fine. Here's me replying, and I am just getting started.
Sunshine.
Actually asked for
Sunshine.
permission to consult this person regarding her and her issues, and ensure that it was okay.
So let's go back.
The police department for a separate issue. And also during this time, you know, Jessica and myself had already been in contact, and I'm sure she'll validate that as well.
Why is he? Why? I don't know why he's even talking about me. Don, hell yes.
Look, we know you all been in.
Gary had me dying. This part had me dying. He's like, bitch, we know you all been all. Gary had me dying here. Hold on.
Contact. According to the shit, look, I haven't talked about it, but according to you and what was supposed to happen with Reason and all that, and Jessica made a video, we know y'all been in contact. I mean, that's no doubt. We know you've been.
That's what I was saying is Garlic is over here proving irrelevant points. Like, all the points he's making are irrelevant as fuck. But he didn't make the other point that he's not sexist.
Been in contact. We know that already.
I actually asked her for permission to consult this person regarding her and her issues, and ensure that it was okay that I gave away her private contact information.
Now remember, he says, I asked her, Jessica, if, and I don't have none, this ain't now about Jessica. I'm responsible to what Gorlick is saying.
Happy birthday, Gary.
He said he was approached, but the DM showed that he contacted the journalist. There you go. Thank you for the food chat. That's right.
Exactly. Cauliflower. I don't know what I have to do with any of this.
He contacted the journalist.
Yo, okay. Y'all want some tea? Are you guys ready for some tea that's going to make me sound crazy? Let me know. It's going to make me sound crazy, but you have to take my word for it. You have to take my word for the tea. Okay, listen. Garlic does, what is the word I want to say for it? He does these micro things. All my lipstick is gone. Hold on. He does these random little things to irritate me on purpose. Or to, okay. This is going to sound crazy. And you could say you're obsessed with him and this is what you're saying, but listen to me. He's saying my name too much on purpose. This is a message to me because he knows I'm watching. Just like I know he's watching this. Like, I know that Garlic is watching this and he knows I watched that. So that's why he still talks about me favorably and he says my name frequently. All right? And there was this weird thing. Let me tell you something. The way I say appreciate. He says appreciate. Like, I just want to be appreciated. If you watch some of his videos, I forgot which one. He says appreciate like 6 times in one video because I always used to make fun of him for the way he said appreciate. So he was like, appreciate. Like he was trying to send me these weird signals. And I can't really tell you. And the fact that he went live that night, me and him argued that whole day. And he said I wanted to fuck SJM and then ignored me and then went live because he knows that I wanted him to go live so bad. Like it was me encouraging him to go live. And then he said I wanted to fuck SJM and then ignored me and went live. Like he knows what he's doing. I can't tell you. I can't prove it, but just trust what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I contacted them as well, and I've kept it privately, and I'm going to show that today.
I also provided
Jessica, you've been here though.
Unedited.
You've been here though this whole time, Jessica.
What I said. I did this based on the community.
Thank you, Stacy.
I don't know that I can add
appreciate
what's been done to other creators from striking outside the fact I have a larger channel and more to lose financially.
Yo, listen to this real quick. Listen to this. This is Garlic flexing. This is what he loves to do. Gary was so dead on with this. This is just Garlic flexing. Listen.
So hold on. You know what? I was going to play all this video through. But you know what? Pistol. We're going to go back, but let me go show this. Let me go show this real quick because I got you. I got you. You want me to respond, you're going to get it. Yeah, my response, that is. So, here you go. So you heard what he just said, right? I mean, you all heard that, right? I have a larger channel, more to lose financially. Why do you have a post up? Just got my retainer.
LV Raider, I'm not in a rush. I'm hanging out. So, like I said before, I am not a news reporter. This is not a reaction channel. I am live streaming with people I like to hang out with. So this is like, hold on. Can I just say, I got this perfume and this is so fucking fire. Get this. If you're in a rush, I'm not the channel for you. Anyway, okay, T. Hold on, I'll flip it back over. So you see this post? It smells like Ariana Grande. It smells like Ariana Grande Cloud mixed with Old Lady. This is Harajuku perfume. It's Harajuku Little Angel. It smells like Cloud mixed with Old Lady, but in the best way possible. Like, I cannot wear this in the summer, but when it starts getting into fall and winter, it smells really good. All right. So you see this right here? You see Garlic flexing with the money? You know what this is? This is Garlic buying a used truck. This is Garlic taking out the cash to buy a used truck, which he told me about, which I heard him talk to his mother about. I heard him talk about purchasing this truck. Now, he used to say he had multiple vehicles, so I remember being like, what are you going to do with this truck? And he was like, probably. But he's sitting here claiming that it's for a retainer. And then someone said to me, Jessica, don't, what am I going to say? Somebody said, Jessica, don't say that because he was offering his help to other people. No, he was not. He didn't say if anybody needs help with a retainer, let me know. He didn't say if anybody needs help with legal costs, let me know. He said, this is my money for a retainer. No, it was not. That was your money for a truck. It's real money. I literally talked to him when he was about to go to the bank. I literally heard him talk to his mother about this. This is for a used truck. Do you understand me? And whoever wants to say it was otherwise, that's fine. But I'm telling you right now. Thank you.
Tells me the reaction channels are way more prepared for this man those days that's striking. You do not have to give your address to counter. I would suggest a P.O. box. Please go support your favorite reaction channel today. I don't know any other reaction genre that
yes, Nessa. Yes, Nessa.
Be a landmark for YouTube. Bitch, why you getting a retainer? Yeah, I'm gonna say bitch.
Yes, Gary, bitch.
I'll call you back. Why you getting a retainer if you were never struck, if nothing never happened to you, you even literally just admitted nothing happened to you. Thank you very much, Queen, for the fupa sticker.
What happened was he bought a used truck. He bought a used truck with the retainer money.
You were never struck.
Autism warrior.
You had no reason to do anything. So why make this post? To me, you're making this post to look like something happened and nothing happened.
Facts, Gary. Facts, Gary.
And I'm not playing the video, but you all send it. And if I need to go get it.
Brooklyn said address that he auto-tunes his voice or videos. No, he sounds the exact same way on the phone. Garlic bread's voice is always garlic bread. Like, I could not even imagine it in any, like, literally imagine having sex with garlic bread and he dirty talks to you in the garlic bread voice. Like, literally, his voice is always garlic bread. That's his voice.
And show it on Twitter? I will. Nutter said he didn't strike you, garlic bread. He actually just said that. He likes you. Exactly just what Shenanigans said. Now, I'm not saying it's bad because he likes you, but I'm saying I find
if you can hear my voice and feel my dick in you, you might be about to come.
The money and everything. And remember, and we're going to get into that later too, because you say for me to go ahead. And what I find here is when I look through this comment, there's one thing that it stuck to me.
You might be about to fake it.
And I've got it clicked out. I can't find it quick enough.
Yo, Christina, tell us about them back shots. I appreciate you letting me nut up in that gut. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
But you go to flex, what, 2,000? The one without the band is only half thickness of the others. Impressive. Garlic bread.
This is petty. This is petty as fuck right now.
Yeah, that's
our girl said you could have gone anywhere and you came here.
Channel's making quite a bit. So protecting them is essential. Right?
Christina was getting.
What does it say here? That you had to edit to say, Garlic. You're telling this person.
Hold on. I'm not trying to interrupt Gary, but I will say that there are screenshots that I'm about to pull up after this, showing Christina, and someone says, "Does Garlic eat ass?" And she says, "Like cereal." Just saying.
You have 2 subs, possibly stick to
Tiffany.
You got 2 subscribers. Stick to what you know.
No, he's not back with his fiance. He's with a whole nother bitch called Christina the Latina. LV Raider, he is not back with his fiance. There's a whole nother woman that popped out of the woodwork today that said that her and Garlic Bread have been fucking this entire time and now they're official. And he agreed to it on Twitter. So Garlic has a whole nother bitch that's a 4th bitch from this whole situation.
That's kind of being smart-assy when, why'd you even show money? You didn't even get struck. You didn't even need a lawyer. You didn't even need a retainer. You didn't even have to make this fucking community post except for, what? Smoke and mirrors.
Thank you, BTP. BTP, I've been appreciating you. BTP, I appreciate you, BTP.
Is there another one? I'm sure there is, but I've got it laid out. So let me go back over here and show the video. Okay, back to this.
Communication we have.
Just watching
you the same as today as I would then. There is no way I would have felt comfortable sharing Gary's past, whether it's on YouTube or not.
Okay, but did he ever? Okay, so listen. Did Garlic Bread ever once message Gary and say, there is a reporter that is looking for information on their situation. Would you like to talk to them? Here is their information. Garlic, I understand that you did not want to give out Gary's personal information, but did you ever even inform Gary? No, you didn't. You know why? Because you don't want to fuck Gary.
With a random person without his consent. And even if I had shared it, I didn't have any real contact information to provide her.
So didn't you just send me a message? So I'm going to talk about this in a moment. He wasn't willing to put his channel on the line, but willing to throw everyone else's out there. He wants to talk for us, but not get his hands dirty. That's Lindsay with an A. Thank you for the FUPA chat. I actually agree with that. So you wanted to go and continue to make videos blowing smoke up Nutter's ass so that he wouldn't strike your channel, but as he struck everybody else's, and then you want to come out with this bullshit. Save me with
Lindo.
And I would offer to you the same as today as I would then. There is no way
I'm going to go back
for permission to consult this person regarding her and her issues and ensure that it was okay that I gave away her private content.
Everything that Garlic said about me means nothing because the exact same thing that Garlic did to me, meaning, hey, Jessica, there's a reporter. Are you interested in talking to them? Can I give them your information? The same thing Garlic Bread did to me, he could have done to Gary. So I don't understand why he thinks bringing me up has anything to do with anything. Like, this has nothing to do with me at all. I literally think he just wanted Jessica to come out of his mouth because he missed saying it.
Information.
Okay. What about the other 4 women that you said that you helped out with reaction channels? Because I'm going to show that video here in a minute. Right here, right now, tonight, you said you helped 1 woman out.
Go, Larry. Tell me, Larry.
The other night, you said 5. But who was it? It was Jessica Messica. Which is okay that you did help Jessica Messica out. But the other night, you said it was 5. Now, you said it was 1. Why was it Jessica Messica? Because, I mean, I'm just going to say it how it is.
Gary, say
People
it.
don't like me for it, that's fine.
Say it, Gary.
She's getting her pants.
Yep.
Let's just be real. You can come out and call me and say what you want. You can say, oh, nobody knows that, blah, blah, blah. We know what happened with Breezen and Jessica and yourself, and I have kept my mouth shut on that shit.
Gary keeping it real.
It's everywhere else. You made a video about it. Breezen made a video about it. Jessica made a video about it. Everyone, y'all made a video about it. So let me just be honest. That's why you did what you did. It wasn't for nothing. It was for that. Hey, here, let me help you out. Say your shit.
That ass.
So provided her
Period.
that message unedited, so she knew exactly what I said.
Period. Point blank, Gary. Thank you.
And I would offer to you the same as today as I would then. There is no way I would have felt comfortable sharing Gary's past, whether
all right,
it's
Monty,
or not, with a random person without his consent.
Oh.
And even
what does you referring to some? I'm not saying you had to. I'm not.
Cauliflower, what do you think about the new girl saying she's in a relationship with him? What do you think about the new one claiming each other?
Saying you should. It's about what you said in your video later. We're going to go watch it in a minute. But you had my DMs. You messaged me first. I never messaged you. Didn't know who the hell you were.
Thank you, Sarah Lynn.
You messaged me first on Twitter, and you're saying I didn't have permission. I don't have a line of communication with Gary. Later on, he says I had no line of communication.
Oh, SJM, that sounds horrible.
But yet you're the one who hit me up.
SJM, maybe you should make a coffee.
But you have no open line of communication. That is a lie.
even if I had shared it, I didn't have any real contact information to provide her. So in closing, and also,
so he didn't know. He didn't know that Nutter Butter went on fucking Wacky Doodle, his second channel over there, and talked about my sexual assault. You didn't know that. You didn't know, huh? You didn't know. Nobody knew, huh?
Apparently there are two Christinas, which we'll get into. There's Christina the Latina, the one that he's been fucking, and there's another Christina that helps him with his channel. But I think they're both the same person, but Christina the Latina is saying they're two different people.
None of us knew.
By the way, I do not have Garlic blocked. I don't have Just Breezin blocked. I don't have Christina the Latina blocked. I don't have any of them blocked, and they've chosen not to be here from the beginning of the jump. Like, Christina the Latina says she's going to give me a privacy strike, but it's not going to work. Guaranteed it's not going to work because my last video about Natter didn't work, so I know hers is not going to work against me. And Dee Dee tried to put one against me and it didn't work. So, Christina, your legal name is not Christina the Latina. And you posted all of your information, all these text messages or whatever they are. All of this is on a public platform. Nothing I've done about you is getting taken down. So I'm sorry. Christina, you wanted this public. You literally said at everyone, I'm with Ryan. So thank you.
But you sent me a message 2 days after that video was made telling me we have your back. You ain't have shit. You didn't have shit. That was lies.
So continuing this
Hey, Spoon.
projection of what took place, after I confirmed she had Jessica's information, I bowed out of the conversation. You know, this is where my stance that he tweeted of me leaving others impacted came from. You know, I don't know how to make it any more clear. I had nothing more to add.
Stacy, I'm a serious weirdo. Stacy, I'm a weirdo. Stacy, tell me why I'm a serious weirdo.
I deferred to,
Because the only person that you were trying to help out in the end of all this, Gorley Brand, in my opinion, was yourself. And how can Gary sit there and say that you helping out a woman is helping yourself?
I didn't even use her name. The name is Christina the Latina. The picture is her Twitter picture and all of the words she said on a public platform. So it's literally nothing she could do about it.
Because it was Jessica and who you were trying to talk to.
Christina the Latina says she's been with Garlic, I don't know how long.
Silent at the time, away from Breezin. Ha! That's how I feel about it.
every other creator.
Garlic using me in his defense is the stupidest shit I ever heard. I don't know why Garlic, after all of this, would even use me in his defense. Larry, Larry, I'm not allowed to date SJM. Is that the real
in
SJM?
this space.
Can someone tell me if that's the real SJM?
You know, in hindsight,
SJM Garlic didn't talk to me for an entire day because he thinks I want to fuck you.
I assumed that there was someone that.
And I'm not saying everything Breezen did was cool either, because some of the messages were kind of fucked.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, YouTube is not going to give a fuck about me using Christina's public Twitter picture in my fucking thumbnail because they don't give a fuck that Nadarel Shammy beats women on live stream. So good luck, Christina.
No, let's just be honest.
Was close to.
But I'm not bashing. I'm just saying.
Area that would have reached out. I mean, if somebody reached out to me, certainly they would have reached out to him. You know, if I'm at fault for, I had nothing more to add. I deferred to every other creator in this space. You know, in hindsight, I assumed that there was someone that was.
Hi, SJM.
Would have reached out. I mean, if somebody reached out to me, certainly they would have reached out to him.
But you hit me up too late.
All right, Tyler, Robert, Kevin, Zare, can you please change your name or get blocked? Tyler, I love you, Tyler, but I love SJM more than you, Tyler. Tyler, I love SJM more than you.
After the videos were made about me in private. Why? Because you never said nothing openly, huh? Is that what it is? Let me just be a fake. Let me try to be a fake. You know, I got your back.
All right, so Tyler's there. Can you please change your name? I don't want to block you. Can you please just change your name?
That's why when you...
I do like the fake SGM because the fake SGM is funny, but I love the real SGM. And if the real SGM is upset, then I don't want it to upset him. I respect the real SGM enough to make the decision because I don't know. Ariel, do what you got to do, please. But give them a chance to come in with another name because I don't want to block them because I really do like them. I do think you're funny, fake SJM. I think you're funny, fake SJM. But if someone came in with my full legal name, I might not like it. So if SJM doesn't like you, I understand.
You reached out to me today. Why would I respond back to you? Why would I respond back to you?
So Ariel, just wait and give him a chance.
Person that outs messages,
thank you.
And then you go and out messages. Ain't made no damn sense. Oh, you showed your own message. That's fine. I'm gonna show them all.
You know, if I'm at fault for, you know, making that assumption, I would apologize to him. But someone I would have thought had open lines to communication with him that I don't. And in that way,
you had open lines of communication because you're the one who contacted me on Twitter in a Twitter DM. And even though the messages are tightened up now that I just did 2 days ago, you're still going to message me as you did today.
To go back to the beginning, you know, that's why I'm taking back Gary would make those statements. I mean, he never reached out to me personally. You know, why wouldn't you if you had the opportunity?
For one, I didn't know who to reach out to. And why the fuck would I reach out to you? Look at what you're doing. Why would I reach out to you?
Gary's just so honest.
You give me no reason even in it.
Like, okay, so I aspire to be Gary's level of messy because, like, I'm a little bit too messy, but Gary, like, really just says it how it is. But Garlic is fucked. Like, I don't know what to say. It's not looking good for you. It's not.
To have reached out to you for any.
And Gary isn't, I'm not going to say Gary's messy, but Gary isn't afraid to say bitch. Gary's not afraid to say it like it is. Gary's not afraid to crack on somebody. Gary's not afraid to be silly because a lot of people come at shit from like a site. A lot of people are on a high horse and Gary does not feel like he's on a high horse. Gary just feels like he's assessing the situation and making fun of it. But he does not come at it like from a high horse preaching at people, which I appreciate.
Hey, opportunity, reach out to me and ask me.
When did he say the R word? Hold on, Larry. I don't know when SGM said the R word.
For what? Do I really feel that way? I mean,
and why today when you sent me the message that you never showed the message you sent.
Shelly, correct. He's unfiltered. I agree. Unfiltered. Today,
would you not, instead of that big message?
Messica.
Hey, Gary.
Larry, will you please come back, Larry?
I would have talked to you. I would have said, yeah, what's up?
Even if you think SGM is
You
trash,
didn't say that.
even if you think SGM is trash, I agree that his full name shouldn't be doxed. Tiffany, I do make pre-recorded videos. I have a playlist of pre-recorded videos.
I can tell you with supreme confidence, if myself and Gary had continued to talk, and I had the same conversations I had as I did with Jessica, there's no doubt I would have asked.
Yo, this is funny. Watch.
I hope
Watch.
you don't have the same conversations as you did with Jessica.
Sam, give your information, or can I have your phone number to give to this person? And I'm sure
my phone number, dude, they were hitting you up in messages, DMs. You didn't need phone numbers. It was DMs. I got DM'd. I talked to a reporter. I will show what was said. They blew me the fuck off. Everybody want to know the reporters blew me off. I wonder why.
certain some of you were going to.
I'm gonna tell you something, Harley. Hold on. I'm gonna say something about SGM. SGM, I'm gonna be SGM. I'm about to keep it $150. I'm gonna keep it $150 right now. You might not like what I have to say. All right. I see myself in SGM. I can't put my finger on it. I can't describe it, but SGM reminds me so much of myself. Like, we have so much shit wrong with us, but like the fact that we're so domesticated, like SGM doesn't have kids, but like his cats are his kids, the way he cleans his house, the way he cooks. Certain things about his personality remind me so much of myself. And a lot of our mental health issues are very similar. So Knife Master. So I identify with SGM. But I don't think everything SGM does is okay. But I see a man that's struggling and going through something, and I am weak for SGM. I have a weak spot for SGM. I do. I have a weak spot for SGM. Is it romantic? Do I want to fuck him? No. But I literally have a weak spot for SGM because I feel like he could do so much better and be so much better. And I just hope he was on a good path for a while and he fell off that path. And I want him to get back on it because the SGM I was watching a couple weeks ago all of a sudden changed. But I do, like, I've gone through some dark ass times where I've done some fucked up shit and his stuff is online. So I don't know what to say is, no, I'm not okay with SGM driving drunk, and I told him that. But I can't legally prove he was drunk because he did whatever off camera. But I told him no matter what he does, if you're feeling off in any type of way, don't do that shit on camera. I mean, don't do that shit in general, is what I meant to say. But I still, if SGM drove in whatever condition again, I would never talk to him. I don't know who Kaya is, so I don't have that connection. I apologize. But that's all I can really say about SGM. You don't have to agree with me, but I'm telling you where I'm coming from is I do have a soft spot for SGM and I'm in love with his cats. I don't know what to say. He didn't strike her. He didn't go through with it.
To make the case that, both of them.
I don't think he was right, but I've done a lot of shit that wasn't right when I was fucked up in my head was but he did it online for everybody to see. So I can't call him out like that. I can't call him out like that when I've done shit like that. And I've seen him be a good person, and I've seen him relapse, and I've seen him go through a lot of bad changes at one time. And who do you think I am about, like, I've gotten fucking almost evicted. Who am I to talk? Who am I to talk that's gotten pulled over for a DUI? All right? Who am I?
All of this, public information. But again, it just comes down to, was it my place to bring him up? And I would say then,
no,
just as much as I would now.
I'm going to tell you why I did what I did when this is over, and it's almost over, because we're going to.
I still don't think it's my place. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you watching it. Be back as soon as I can with more content.
Well, you're about to get my thoughts and then some. And you probably don't want it because let me go and let me just put this out there real quick. Let's just go react to this one real quick. I'm not reacting to it really. Y'all know what I mean, right?
Yo, I love Burlington Coat Factory.
I think this is the right one.
Seeing two women get drugged.
This whole, okay, so everything Garlic Bread is doing right now at this part of the video is fake as fuck. Everything Garlic Bread is doing right now in this part of the video is fake as fuck. This is a manipulation tactic to keep all the women in his life happy. Dead ass.
And I'm trying to say, hey,
I want SJM to do better. But I'm not going to drag him but what SJM needs to do is when he's not feeling himself, he needs to get offline.
hate me for it. Let me take the heat. I'll do it. I'm okay.
White knighting, fake ass fucking Garlic Bread, white knighting and manipulating.
Now this is Garlic Bread video. I changed my mind. I can't take the high road.
Right? These are
September the 4th.
mothers. I don't care what you think about me.
Hate me for it.
Right? These are mothers. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care what you think I did to them. I don't care what you think the relationship we had. At the end of the day, guess what?
This is what he does. So this is what Garlic does. Garlic acknowledges nothing specifically. And then he does this generalized blanket statement of like, blame it on me if you want to. But like, he doesn't say, I did XYZ wrong and I apologize. He just goes, if you feel that way, blame it on me. And then acts like he's saving women on top of it when he's fucking women over. What he's doing is like so twisted. He thinks he's slick. Like he really thinks he's the smartest guy in the room and he's not.
I never
he's not.
touched these people. I never saw these people. I was never in personal contact with either one of them within the same state.
Okay. Now, you heard that, right?
Yo, the mom deflection, that video where he talked about his mother, the video when he talked about his mother, when he said, I'm not going to take the high road anymore, I literally thought that video was going to be about me. I thought it was going to be about me, and I was like, oh, shit. Like, he's about to go in, and I was getting ready. I was getting pumped up, and then it was just about his mom. I was like, this is the biggest deflection shit, and he didn't even talk shit. LV Raider, Christina the Latina has been fucking him. So Christina the Latina has been getting back shots from Garlic Bread.
Now watch this. Watch this.
What these people were projecting towards me. Now, I'm not here to out anybody else. Jessica, you say what you want. But most importantly, I will say, CJ, I will out you.
Y'all remember, do you remember me talking about Hugh Madbro in the beginning?
Didn't you just say these two women were pregnant, this happened and this?
To clarify, Gary, I don't know what you're talking about, but none of us are pregnant. At least I'm not. I'm not pregnant. I'll say that. I don't know if anybody else is pregnant, but I'm not pregnant, Gary.
Take up for him. Jessica, say what you want. You say something about
CJ is Hugh Madbro.
CJ, and I'm gonna out you. Isn't that a woman too? Get out here with your bullshit. Look, that's why I'm showing. Look, play with fire. Isn't that what you just said? So you're telling.
But most importantly, I will say, CJ, I will out you.
I will out you. Keep talking.
But most importantly, I will say, CJ, I will out you. Keep talking.
And for those of you that's wondering who CJ is, if they want to make themselves know of who they are, they can. I don't know if
CJ is Hugh Madbro. Hugh Madbro is CJ. Thank you.
So I'm not going to out that. But they can if they like. I believe it has been outed somewhere else, but I'm not going to do that. No, this is not sin. No, that's not who that is. They're talking. Garlic Bread's talking about another female who was in the midst of Jessica and Breezen because they weren't the only.
Hold on. Someone just wrote me and said that Monty's sniping. Is that true? Is Monty sniping this? Is Monty sniping? Is anybody sniping this? Is somebody sniping me sniping? Is this a triple snipe?
Only two women who were supposed to be involved at the time. So that's might be what a lot of people don't know too. And Frosty the Homeman typed it in chat. So
if Monty is sniping, I'm gonna play the video of him punching his cat, and then I'm gonna twerk so much that my video gets removed by YouTube for shaking my ass so motherfucking hard to final warning.
Yeah. So I'm going to go back here. So you pretend to say what you did. Well, you not pretend. You said it.
Watching two women get drugged. I'm sitting
Trulian.
Watching two women get drugged. And I'm trying to say,
the third one is married.
Let me take the heat.
Everybody put hearts in the chat. Hold on. Everybody put hearts in the chat for Julie T. Julie T is my second biggest fan. Julie T stays in the comments talking hella shit, but still watches every video and attends the live streams. Everybody put hearts in the chat for Julie. Thank you for joining us, Julie, per usual. As usual. Love you, boo. Love you, Julie. Let me tell you something. I don't do this for everybody that talks shit, but there's chronic shit talkers, and we fucking love you, Julie, bitch.
Julie, I'm okay. Right? These are mothers. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care what you think I did to them.
Garlic, don't even talk about me being a mother, because I'll talk about you trying to say you want to be a father to my kids and you love my kids that you never talked to and never met and have only seen at a live stream at the grocery store. And I told you to have several seats because they have an active father. You're fucking weird for that. And you did the same thing to Breezy. Like, you literally think that women that have children want baby daddies and shit? No, just like Chantal tried to say that shit. Fucking weird creeper shit. But let me tell you, this happened. Let me tell you. The same time he started getting weird was the same time he started bringing up Just Breezin', which is the same time that I fucking exposed him. So please don't think that I sat here and tolerated shit for an extended period of time. I'm telling you right now, as soon as he started being weird, I waited until he was live, and then I exposed him.
Hey, I'm going to throw you under the bus. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't done yet. I'm just getting started. You said for me to come at you and respond. That's exactly what I'm doing. So let me go ahead and show.
Art Girl, I don't even remember what I said, Art Girl. Art Girl, I don't even remember what I just said right now, to be honest. I was irritated.
Okay.
Something about kids.
I'm trying to get it pulled up here. Okay, so let's pull it out here, girly. Brad, here's your Twitter.
T, Monty. Everybody read Monty's rage comment.
So let's do it.
Okay, I remember what I said now. I remember it.
Pull it up here so you can see it.
Thank you, Art Girl.
All right. So, I got me.
CJ is a woman. CJ is a woman. CJ is Hugh Madbro.
Is that in my chat right now? Where's that at? Let me go back because someone commented, and if they commented, can you please rewrite what you said so I can highlight it? There it is. I am CJ. I try to talk.
Oh, God. Here we go with this.
To me in between.
You know what? Can I just say something to everyone? Because I know we have our mixed feelings on Hugh Madbro. I can't guarantee that Hugh is lying. But what I can guarantee is Hugh's dad is not in danger. I really don't think Hugh's dad is in danger. And Hugh willingly chose to speak with Garlic Bread. I just think it's weird. I don't know what to say. But maybe if Hugh feels victimized by Garlic Bread, I'm not going to take that away from her. She may have had an experience that I'm not aware of. So I'm not here to say that Hugh's lying about Garlic Bread. What I'm here to say is that Hugh Madbro is lying about who they are. Hugh Madbro, aka CJ, is not who they say they are, in my opinion. However, they could be correct about their assumptions about Garlic Bread. Does this make sense? So I'm going to separate those two issues, and I urge you to also separate those two issues.
Just Breezin' and Jessica Meska. I swear the fuck out of him, only to get threatened. There's Hugh's Madbro.
Garlic Bread said that Hugh did not swerve him. Garlic said that he swerved Hugh, for the record.
There's CJ. Garlic Bread, you want to talk shit about me? There you go. I see. I don't always say shit. I see. I try to keep some things and not go out after other people. I try to stay out of the shitty mess. Let me just put it that way. That wasn't my business, what happened. So I tried to stay out of it. Okay? But since all this is bringing it up with the Jessica Mesk and everything, here you go. I don't know who's blowing me up and where it's at. I've got ding dongs everywhere. If you
It says I am.
on chat, I can see it.
It says I am CJ. He tried to talk to me in between Just Breezing and Jessica Messica. I swerved the fuck out of him, and then he threatened me.
Right. So thank you very much for letting me know that. So this is CJ, Hugh Madbro. Now let me go down here because I believe that you wrote another message. I'm trying to get.
I'll be right back.
With me. Because Hugh Madbro also wrote another one, and everyone knew me as Hugh Mind, y'all. He doxed my name 100 and threatened me with an open-ended threat, and it's scary because he lives too close for comfort to my handicapped father. Now, I'm not saying that. I didn't know about that. I'm reading what Hugh Madbro put up there. So there you go. So I read that. And that is who CJ just said. I care about this and that, but you keep going, CJ, and boom. So there you go. That's not my words, but I'm putting it out there. And I'm sorry if I miss someone's. It's hard for me to see chat and to do all this as well. So thank you, mods, for letting me know. Thank you, everyone, for having patience while I go through this. So now, here's this. Just wanted to reach out privately and let you know we support you speaking out on abuse
I'm back.
helping comfort others that have had struggles. Now, this is from July the 16th. This is from Garlic Bread.
So the night that I exposed Garlic Bread in his chat, after I got off of SGM's panel, I spent hours on the phone with Garlic Bread, and I felt like we were almost working towards some sort of resolution because I can't say resolution, but to a point where I wasn't going to expose him, where I was going to just call it a draw. And he read me supposedly all of the messages he had between Hugh and himself, and he sent me a lot of screenshots. However, I didn't care about them because I was like, that's not my business. Like, if you need to defend yourself against Hugh, then you need to go on a public platform and defend yourself against Hugh. Like, telling me doesn't matter because I wasn't even about that. Like, him saying that Hugh's a liar did not solve the issues I was having with the Breezy situation. So I don't care that he was trying to tell me that. But I will say this, when he went through the messages and said a lot of stuff about CJ, aka Hugh, like random life facts, they did not match up with the same life facts that Hugh, aka CJ, told me about themselves. For example, CJ, aka Hugh Madbro, told me they had no children. They just had a niece. They told Garlic Bread that the child was their daughter. And it is the same picture. She sent the same picture to me and the same picture to Garlic Bread, but she told me it was her niece and told Garlic Bread it was her daughter. Okay? Thank you, thick ship. And then like, I don't know why, like she sent pictures of Garlic Bread, her ID. She sent pictures of Garlic Bread back when she was like a stripper. Like, but then she says that Garlic Bread was trying to get with her. So like, do you see how right now I'm talking about how Garlic Bread was trying to get with me, but I'm not calling Garlic Bread a predator. I'm not. I'm saying he tried to get with me, but I'm not calling him a predator. She is saying that he's dangerous and a predator, but she also was doing weird shit too. That's all I can really say. I don't know. I'm going to leave it at that. There's weird shit going on. If you were here in the beginning of the stream, you would understand more of it.
If you want to know why it doesn't say Gorlick Bread, is because Gorlick Bread didn't hit me up under no account called Gorlick Bread. It was under another account. And I don't know to put the shit out.
All right, so I'll say this is like, okay, so you want to talk about baiting? You could say I'm a hypocrite for talking about, you could say I'm a hypocrite for saying that Hugh baited garlic bread because I baited Natter. But like Natter, I think is a whole different ball game than garlic bread. And I was never going to talk badly about Natter until he started threatening to show my pictures and videos. So that's a whole different story. So it is what it is. Me bringing this up, you might just think I'm a big hypocrite, but I'm just trying to explain to you where I'm coming from. So, this sounds so bad. I know this sounds bad, but I just have to say it. It is what it is. Take what you want from it. I'm just trying to be honest. I don't know what to say.
A few people know, but I appreciate you keeping this anonymous, but I'm also Gorlick Bread. So, can't say that I blasted your actual account or showed your name because I didn't do that. And what did I reply and say? Because hit me at 1:12 a.m. I replied 2:24 p.m. and said, thank you for your support.
Julie.
Just going through shit. That was all I had to say at the time. I wanted to know, thank you for your support. And I didn't know who you were. You're hitting me up under a different account. That's not Gorlick Bread. How the hell do I know that you're acting to be someone that you're not? How I'm just saying. How am I supposed to know? I hadn't been going long. This was July, and everything else that was going on at the time. So I'm just stating. Let me put my other one here. Here's the other screenshot. So this is the other message that came out today. This is where Gorlick.
Thank you, Don, and thank you, Green Eyed.
Today.
I agree, Frosty. Go home, Garlic.
Let's see if it'll let me pull it out. Yeah, it will. All right, good. Because I want y'all to be able to read it too. So we'll blow it up. You got to help me just a bit, Gary. What am I supposed to help you with, first off? I don't understand what I'm supposed to help you with.
What, Moon?
Quite a bit of things are being assumed here.
Moon, what do you mean, Moon? Just watching. Just watching. I promise I'm not trying to be rude, but if you have time, if you rewind and watch this live stream, I explained the entire thing, and I don't want to put everybody through the torture of hearing me say it again. But I literally explained the whole Natter thing already in the beginning of this. So if you have time, skim back through it and you'll get the answer. But I'm not trying to shut you down.
Let me offer this. Let me offer that this message shows. I reached out to you in July regarding this. No.
I'm burning Mystical or Majestic or something wax melt in one burner. And then I have a linen. This is a linen candle. And this is Mystical wax melt.
I can appreciate at the time you were more than likely being overwhelmed with people reaching out.
Oh, it was the last video. It was the last video.
That knew who I was. I didn't know who you were. You messaged me and told me who you were. I didn't know who you were at all. And I offered that to you in trust. You didn't know me from Adam. You didn't know me from anywhere.
Have I talked in depth about my eating disorder? No, I have not done a video about my eating disorder, but I would do a video about, I love rose. I'm wearing rose powder and rose lotion right now.
It's like
I will talk about my eating disorder, but even just mentioning it makes me cry right now, but I do mention it here and there, but talking about it deeply bothers me.
I know you. However, now it seems you expected me to.
Eating disorders, I've struggled with lots of different addictions in my life, and anybody that's going through an eating disorder, I sympathize with you, and I feel your pain because I know people say this all the time, but it's different. For instance, when you stop doing cocaine, because you have to go out of your way to call somebody to pull up that kind of money to reach out and get the drug, right? But you have to eat every day, and it's so fucking sick and twisted. It's one of the hardest addictions, the hardest diseases is an eating disorder. And I know that from all sides, from drugs, drinking, or an eating disorder.
To do something beyond with assisting you through Nutter. I never needed your assistance. I never asked for your assistance. Go show more messages than what actually exists than what I'm showing tonight, because there isn't any between you and I. There isn't none. I never asked for your assistance, didn't need your assistance. I don't think I ever mentioned wanting your
Love you, Frosty.
What I'm saying is you, what the hell would you do anyway? You didn't talk out about Nutter like I do. You wouldn't talk up.
I used to be anorexic. I've been bulimic for 15 years. I'm not purging currently, but I still binge occasionally, and that caused a lot of my weight gain. So that's just me being honest, but I still do purge sometimes.
And stand for yourself like I do when it comes to Nutter. I'm sorry, but to me, you were kissing his ass. That's how I feel about it. You want to know? I'm telling you. You wanted to ask for this video. You wanted to ask for my reply, so you're going to get my reply, the unfiltered, the unedited reply. That's what you're getting. So,
thank you, Julie. Thank you, everyone.
If you feel that way, then let me offer to you a sincere apology. That said, please understand that I did.
The fact that I gained weight makes me feel weak. Because of the eating disorder, the fact that I gained weight makes me feel less than. It makes me feel weak. It makes me feel like a failure. But I know that in the long run, I feel like gaining weight is still healthier than vomiting. So it's very twisted.
And not feel it was my place to offer your personal experience to a reporter. What does that have to do with anything? You literally.
That's why people are like, you should do a glow up arc and lose weight. Like, yeah, I should do a glow up arc and I should get healthier. But right now, I'm just trying to learn how to be okay with how I am right now. I'm just trying to learn how to be okay with how I am right now. And then I'll move forward into losing the weight again. But when I lose the weight, I need to do it for the right reasons and the right way, because it's very quick. As soon as I start exercising and I go on a diet, as soon as I mess up on the diet, my first instinct is to throw up. And then once I realize how easy it is to throw up and work out at the same time, it's an addiction. So I'm scared of that addiction coming back.
You said in your other video that I'm going to show, you think it only looks good that it shows women speaking out, not a man. That's what you look. Those are your words. I'm going to play it. Even now, I would stand by my decision that it would have been left to someone who had built a better relationship with you. What's that got to do with anything? Were you not? Were people not?
Thank you, everyone.
Were creators not trying to just show?
I know a lot of you.
These reports.
I know a lot of you understand exactly what I'm saying, because there's a reason we all watch like Chantal and Amber. Like, if you're on this side of the Chantal verse, like, if you made it here for whatever reason, I'm going to tell you right now, you're either depressed, have an eating disorder, or what was the other thing or you're a drug addict or recovering. If you are part of the Chantal or Amberverse, you've either had an eating disorder and recovering from it, you're either depressed and are recovering from it, or you've been a drug addict and are recovering from it. 110%. Say I'm wrong.
What Nutter was doing and has done, rather it was striking channels, rather it was doxing people, rather it was bashing me on child sexual assault, rather it's what he did to everyone else.
Exactly.
Bullying the mods, everything else. I'm not just talking.
I am getting help, and I just started medication. So that's why I'm sensitive too when people are like, I get really sensitive when people talk about my ADHD and stuff like that, because like, just know I'm working on it. Just know I'm working on things about myself. But like, in the meantime, I'm still myself. There's things about my personality I don't want to change, but there's other things I do realize I need to change. It's a mix.
That's just me.
I'm sorry, Leanne. Leanne, that's so sad. I'm sorry, Leanne. I'm sorry that I'm crying so easily, but I have my period and it makes me cry really, really easily. It's not that I don't care, but like normally I wouldn't be so tearful.
As a whole, the whole fucking picture. And you wanted to just, what? If I could rip this paper, I would. But it is Gutter Butters, self-certificate, and I'm not wasting that on you. But as a whole, not a piece of a puzzle. Not a piece of a puzzle. That said, please understand that I did not feel it was my place to offer your personal experience to a reporter Even now, I would stand by my decision. I did have Jessica's personal information. I'm sure that you did.
Gary.
I'm sure you did have Jessica's personal information.
Gary.
We've all heard what's been going on. I'm sure you did. And at her request, offered it to the reporter while exiting myself from the story. So is the only reason that you ever hit up the reporter was for Jessica, which I'm glad Jessica got to have her story told. There's nothing
Bless
wrong
you,
with
just
that.
watching.
But you were acting like you got hit up. You hit them.
Thank you, just watching.
So you're getting caught up in your lies.
I have to say something right now is like, I don't have any friends in real life. I really don't. Because I don't like getting that close to people. So I really like YouTube because like I get to interact with all of you, and I do feel like we have a connection. I do realize the connection is only to a certain level, so I don't think like I'm not in some fantasy land thinking we're all best friends, but I really like the level we're all able to connect with each other. Like that's what's comfortable for me as a person. I'm not comfortable getting really deep with people or having expectations with people. So all of you mean so much to me because you're like the exact level. Even when I'm arguing with some people or have hate, it's like a very comfortable level of connection. I think we all find that, like if you like live streams and stuff like that. But I thank all of you for being here because you've helped me a lot. I don't know what to really say, but I feel like there's like something weird. There's a weird live stream bond that I can't explain.
Right now, you're getting caught up in it. For future reference, get this, y'all. For future reference, let me pull this back up. Because, look, for future reference, if you ever feel you need my help in any way, just reach out and I will do everything
Julie, I slightly disagree with you. Julie, you go hard on me for no reason. Julie, I don't agree with you and I don't give a fuck about Monty, and I think Monty's a bully. And no matter what I say, you still come at me. So at some point, like you either need to just not deal with me or you need to just accept my point of view. You either need to accept my point of view individually or you need to stop being here. But constantly talking shit on me is never going to change my mind about Monty. And that's all I have to say about you.
I can for you. And then I get a fucking video made about me tonight. There you go. This was at 6:49 p.m. It is right now 1:22 a.m. September the...
All right, I'm not trying to trauma bond. If anybody feels triggered by what I'm doing, I'm so sorry, Aaron. I apologize. I'm not trying to trauma bond. Thank you.
7th Eastern time. This was 6:49 p.m. September the 6th. This was just a few hours ago. This was just yesterday. We're in the same day. I ain't went to bed yet. It's still the same night. It's just in the morning. This was a few hours ago. I went and did my damn live stream. I get off, boom, there's a video. Did I respond back to you?
I just blocked someone because of their name. Just so you know.
I didn't. Look at all.
I just blocked somebody because of their name.
All the shit that you got going on. Why would I talk to you? How can I trust you? Why would I trust you? Why would I say...
If you guys feel like I was trauma dumping, I truly apologize if you feel like I was trauma dumping. I'm answering questions and things that come in the chat. But I did not mean to trauma dump in any way, and I will be more cautious of that in the future.
Anything to you.
Monty is not the police. Monty is not my fucking dad. Monty is mad because I do not put him on a pedestal. If you do not put Monty on a pedestal, he will have a problem with you. And I guarantee you, Monty has mad fucking skeletons in his closet. Mad skeletons in his closet. And at the time when I went on Monty's panel, I was trying to warn women to not engage with Nadarel Shammy or they will end up in the same position I'm in. I did not feel it was necessary to disclose every single detail of personally what was happening to me. I did not feel I had my mom now knows about this. The person I have sex with now knows about this, but they did not know about that at the time. But I still felt the need to warn somebody, which is why I went on his panel, and he used it against me. He used it against me like I owed him something and needed to. I didn't lie about anything. I just didn't disclose everything. And later on the same night, I told everything on my own channel. Monty is mad. Monty is mad because I have more personality than him and my channel is growing, and he thinks I use my sexuality to gain a channel. Monty pretends he doesn't like me for 1,000,001 reasons, but the reason Monty doesn't like me is because he's a fucking incel who thinks I use my sexuality to gain notoriety. Which I wish he would just say that, because that would be a better leg to stand on. But he makes it about every other reason other than my female sexuality.
Why? After looking at this, why would I come and talk to you or say shit to you about anything knowing what's going on? So this is how you're here for me? I'm going to go make a video because you didn't say something. Fuck off. Spare me that shit.
It's true.
Hold on. Let me see. What's this one about? So you want to say no? How dare you think that? You know, I got another bone to pick too. You went and made a whole video.
Anyone that's on Monty's panel, I hope you get a fucking check. If you are regularly on Monty's After Dark panel, I hope you get a fucking check, because he sure does. And he don't be saying shit. He looks like his fucking screen is frozen.
About Chicken Pickle. Now, I've been staying quiet about this. And Chicken Pickle's video got taken down to show about Heather, you know, the real racist one. Yeah. And then they didn't name anybody.
I'll say this real quick is Garlic Bread did weirdly defend Heather to me. Garlic Bread did weirdly defend Heather to me, and I told him that I'm not watching her. I said that, excuse me, I said that people can apologize like a paycheck. If you're on Monty's panel giving your commentary for an hour and a half while he says nothing and gets paid, he should be giving you a fucking paycheck, a cut of the money. Garlic Bread really weirdly does ride for Heather, whatever her name is. I think it's because he just wants everybody. Okay. Garlic Bread knows that Chantal's channel is dying. He used to tell me that frequently. However, he wants Heather's channel to blow up. That way he has someone else to talk about. So Garlic doesn't care if Heather's a racist or whatever else she does. Garlic wants Heather to blow up. That way he could start making videos about Heather and have people care about it. Because if Garlic starts making videos about Heather right now, they're not going to get views and money. He's not going to waste his time. But if everybody starts loving Heather, then he has a second person to make videos about. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Didn't name nothing at all. And what did you do? You went and make a fucking video about Chicken Pickle. I don't know why you went and made a video about Chicken Pickle, but you did. What happened? 3 hours.
I agree, Amanda. I agree, Amanda.
Pickle's damn video got taken down.
Right. So being on the panel makes those women feel important, and then Monty feels important because those women feel important being on his panel. It's like a weird fucking sick, twisted thing.
Down because he showed how.
Yeah, people want me to be a locale so bad. Go ahead, like, I don't give a fuck if anybody wants to react to me, but I'm not gonna be as entertaining as you think I am. Like, I do weird off the wall shit, and I'm ratchet and I am messy, but I'm not ever gonna be like to that level of like a straight up Chantal that you want me to be. I'm not gonna be that. Like, I'm not on that type of level. But go ahead. If you want to make content about me, go ahead. But I'm never going to be to those depths of Chantal.
Rude and racist that Heather bitch is. That's what happened.
People consider me a locale. People consider me a locale now.
I mean, let's just be honest.
Jessica Camacho considers me a locale.
What happened? So you get upset over Chicken Pickle's video, who's outing someone who's very racist and nasty. So
there's a reason people made up the check thing. Probably was necessary.
You go and then make a video about Chicken Pickle, and you go hard on him, Boom, her video's gone. You went harder on chicken pig than you fucking ever did in Nutter Butter. Let me just tell you that.
Thank you.
You went harder on...
Hugh Madbro wanted me to be a low-cal. Hugh Madbro's advice was how to be a low-cal advice. And I'm going to be myself, and if I end up being one, that's fine. But I love the foodieverse, the girlverse shit. I'm a big fan. I've been watching it for years. And I'm telling you from an outside perspective, I'm not a low-cal. What I am is I'm like a different, I'm something, you know what? Can I say something? I want to start a revolution. I want to start a revolution of reactors who are just regular fucking people who are not on a high horse. Like, I want to sit and watch a video and say what I think about it without giving somebody like hard-hitting advice, without condescending someone. And yes, I will make fun of them, and sometimes I might give a friendly opinion, but like, I am so done with people acting like they're above the drama. What are you here for? You are here for the drama. Dead ass. So I'm trying to bring some new shit. I'm trying to bring some new shit out here. Where I'm just a regular ass bitch sitting here and we're all having fun talking, watching some shit we wouldn't watch before. I mean, we would already be watching. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be like... Monty tries to sound like an official. Garlic bread tries to sound like an official. Monty tries to sound like an official. Like, I'm not trying to do that.
Chicken pickle than you ever did.
I don't even think that's true. I don't think it's true because there's a lot of reactors that just play their content and say one or two words, but I'm really trying... I want you to feel like we're hanging out. Because do you guys know, like, I don't know anybody in my real life that would ever watch this with me. I don't know anybody else in my real life that would watch Gary Unfiltered's reaction with me. So I love the fact that we're all watching this together. So my vibe is just, I want it to be like, we're hanging out, we're friends. If you came over to my house and we were both interested in this, which is very rare, I just wanted to feel like we're just chilling. That's like what I'm trying to give. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want to ever deviate from that. Like, I want to give you better Wi-Fi. I want to start doing more diverse content, but I never want to lose the feel that I have here. Does that make sense?
Nutter Butter, who is actually just trying to bring awareness to the Heather person.
Jessica, I don't have friends because I don't trust human beings. Jessica, you don't fucking know me, Jessica. Shut the fuck up, Jessica.
Thank you for speaking.
Jessica's saying I have friends because I submerge myself in this community. No, I submerge myself in this community because I don't have friends. The origin is not having friends. The reaction is submerging myself, not the other way around. And I am very much liked in real life. At my job, when I go around, people like me. I have a magnetic personality. I choose not to connect with people because people disappoint me. And I have emotional attachment issues, and I do not get close to people. So whatever you want to say about me, you're wrong. That's backwards. Thank you.
On this, since I'm too... No, you're fine, you mad, bro. You're fine. Thank you for the food chat. Look, he said...
Julie.
My response. He's getting my response. You wanted my response. You gave my response. So, also, let's pull this up, too. So after a lot of thought, this was 3 days ago from Garlic Bread, you said, I can post call logs, I can post messages, but regardless of what you think...
Bye, Jessica.
I'm not that person, and I refuse to be. I sat down and started a video. But who am I to defend myself to? What comes from sharing personal or private conversations accomplishes nothing. Well, didn't you do that tonight? Anyways, if you see me ending communication with someone followed by 40 unanswered
Thank you,
messages,
Nessa.
if you see hundreds of missed calls, I find myself sitting here the same way. Nutter was going through Foodie's text saying, what? How the fuck? Look, this blows my mind.
Hold on. I want to play this because I never... Hold on. I want to see this.
You wanted my response. You getting my response? So, also, let's pull this up too. This was 3
Nessa, I never seen you like this.
days ago from Gorley.
Leanne, I yell at who? Leanne. You know what? That's fine. Leanne, I'll take that. Leanne, I'll take that. Because I don't even feel like arguing with you, because that's weak. Can everybody read Leanne's comment? Leanne Party Van's comment?
Brad, you said, I can post call logs, I can post messages, but regardless of what you think, I'm not that person, and I refuse to be. I sat down and started a video. Who am I to defend
Hi, Don.
myself to? What comes from sharing personal or private conversations accomplishes nothing. Well, didn't you do that tonight? Anyways, if you see me ending communication with someone followed by 40 unanswered messages, if you see hundreds of missed calls, I find myself sitting here the same way. Nutter was going through Foodie's text saying, "What? How the fuck? Look, this blows my mind. How? Look, if you don't like this, what's wrong, Gorley? Your pussy hurt? Does it hurt? Put this on. How you going to compare your..."
Leanne, I'm not even going to drag you. So, sometimes some shit is not worth my while. Like, I will argue a valid argument. I will argue a valid argument. But you telling me I'm the same as Foodie Beauty, I can't even argue that. Like, my brain can't even comprehend what you just said. But everybody else could drag you, but I don't even, you're just here to say whatever. I yell constantly. I've yelled at probably 6 different people right now. I don't know why you have a problem with it right now. And I'm just passionate about how come this person can say negative things about me, but I'm not allowed to say it back. I'm allowed to say things back. If somebody says something negative towards me, I can say something negative towards them. Did I block them? No. Leanne, I don't have the energy for you. I don't have the energy for you right now, Leanne. So if you want me to yell at you, that's not going to happen. I don't agree with you. I don't give a fuck about what you're saying, but I don't even have the energy to argue with you because you're not saying anything interesting to argue with.
Yourself, and why would you compare yourself to Nutter? Because that's exactly what you did. That's exactly what you did. And you said, "No, I didn't. No, I didn't at all. No, I didn't do that. I didn't compare." You literally sat here and
Mirror, can I say something? Can I say something real quick?
For the people in the back.
I don't want a hug box. I literally don't want a hug box. Oh, Leanne's mad annoying. Leanne's really fucking annoying. You want to know something? Why I'm being quiet is Leanne is so annoying. I'm going to just end up meaninglessly cussing her out, and I'm going to look bad. Because she's just being, stupidly irritating. And I don't want a hug box because when Chantal and Natter block everybody and it's just a hug box, it's so fucking boring. I am very much open to debate, but I am not going to make someone who hates me like me. Dead ass. Yo, I'm not blocking Leanne, but I'm legit I'm ignoring Leanne. Jersey, I'm ignoring Leanne from now on. Thank you.
Here, let me get it.
I'm going to ignore her, yes. I'm not blocking her, but I'm going to ignore her. No, I'm from Connecticut.
No.
Exactly, yes.
Blow it up for people in the back. I found myself sitting
Thank you, Moon.
here the same way Nutter was. Going through Foodie's text saying one-sided conversations. Did you not do that? And then you say, "Oh, why people compare me to..."
No, we're all from Connecticut.
One, we've all seen the videos of Nutter saying, "He's not striking Gorley, Fred. He likes you." That's because you don't stand up against him. You don't rise up. You don't stand up, and you have not said much about it. But what I have seen you do is mention his name, then flip all the attention away from him.
Hi, Anna.
Put it back on Foodie. I've seen it. You done that in the chicken pickle video that you made about.
My makeup is so dark because I did a poll on how my Don, I'm not watching Jeff Stinko. Jeff Stinko gets me demonetized.
Okay. You done that in that video. You said
Anna B, so people talk shit about the fact that I read every comment. I do read every comment, but my channel is relatively small. So like I don't play games on my phone. I don't have social media, so like I look at my comments. Um and then also when my videos upload, I don't watch them, but when the chat and the video uploads, I rewatch my videos. I always rewatch my videos the first like when the chat uploads because I miss being in the chat. But like some of you crack me the fuck up. Anna B, you crack me up. Brooklyn cracks me up. Loki, Sunshine cracks me up. Of course, you already know Don, Knife, Alyssa, they crack me up. So many of you have me dying. Like I just sit there watching my own video, feeling like a fake narcissist, dying fucking laughing. But I love being in live streams. So like when I watch it back, I feel like I'm in the live stream. You guys make my channel like so much better because you guys are the most lit chat. Like I have a lit ass chat. So when you watch the playback, my videos are still interesting because of the chat. That's why I would never want a fucking hug box. That's why I'm not blocking trolls because I enjoy all of this type of banter. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, don't you hate it when you watch, like, I could never watch, like, Natter's videos back. I could never watch most of Foodie's videos back because the hug box shit, there's nothing entertaining in the comments. I need entertainment in the comments.
Oh, with your, look at that. You have a picture of Nutter up there. So, I mean, come on. And if anybody wants to see the videos from Nutter, hell, you know what? Let me just give you the link. I'm going to give you the link. Let me go give you the link to it. I want to make sure.
Thank you, Knife.
I have a Fupa Chat, Channel 69 Girl News. Thank you for the Fupa Chat. I didn't like him and I spoke out. I'm glad I trusted my intuition. Listen to your heart, guys. They throw up red flags. Yeah, it does. It does. Thank you very much for the Fupa Chat, and I appreciate it.
Do you guys want to see the Discord receipts about Christina?
I don't blame you. Yeah, with doxing, it's a bunch of bullshit. I don't blame you at all.
Thank you, Amber.
I mean, I understand you being upset, aggravated. I do.
All right, give me 5 minutes, okay? I'm not gonna
if that's the link, I'm just gonna give them a link to it.
I'm not gonna talk for a minute because I'm just getting all the screenshots together. Hold on, let me pause this.
Which I believe I do.
Okay. Give me 5 minutes because okay, so I had everything lined up, but I had to restart my computer because it was lagging. So give me 5 minutes. I'm not gonna talk. I'm still here. Gary's going to be playing, and I'm just getting all my screenshots together and all my emails together, okay? Okay? You're down? All right.
And I'm going to log out of my Twitter just to make sure that this is the link and that has nothing to do with my Twitter. Well, that ain't it. Okay, so here it is. So if you all want to know, why don't you go look at this link here. There you go. Thank you very much for the FUPA sticker, Phoenix Flying. I appreciate it. See that link right there? I'm going to post it at the top. I'm going to pin it. It's going to be pinned for now. And I'm going to click it and double check. If you want to hear why garlic bread, why Nutter did not strike garlic bread, you can go to Mo Translates and look at it on Twitter. It's right there. There you go. Why? Because Nutter's still, trying to be strike happy. That's why your shit's getting flipped over, huh? Is that what it is? That's why your shit's getting flipped over. That's why your strikes are getting returned because, you didn't follow through. Bullshit. So there's that one. What else I got? Fuck it, here it is. Want to see my messages with the reporter? I'll show you. Hey there, thanks for getting in touch. Definitely would like to hear. Yes, I did reach out first. Would you have some time to talk on the phone sometime soon? This is August 24th. Yes, I'm a night owl. Y'all know I'm a night owl. We got the unfiltered night owls, right? Y'all know that. Let me know when it's best for you, please. Reporter, great. Just trying to get my head around everything as I've had a lot of people get in touch. So it would be great to talk once I have...
This is fucked up. Listen to this. The reporter never talked to Gary.
Yes, I can fill you in on a lot. I'm aware of a lot of things that's been going on as I'm a reaction channel who reacts to him. Friday would be fine. I have a lot of information that I can provide with the rest of the creators. With the rest of the creators as a whole. With the rest of the creators. Maybe my story with their stories would all as a whole help. As a whole help. That sounds great, thanks. I'll give you a message on Friday and we can go from there. What happened? What happened Friday, huh? What happened Friday? I'm going to tell you what happened Friday. Not a damn thing happened Friday. Nothing happened Friday.
Yes, Knife Master.
I'll show you what happened on Friday. Here's what happened Friday. This is Friday, August 26th, 7 a.m., because I didn't go to bed yet. Please let me know if you'd still like to talk to me, because they said Friday, right? So they reached out to me at 11 a.m. while I was asleep, and what did they say? Sorry for the delay. Give me a message when you have a bit of time to talk. That was 11 a.m. 5:53. Hi there. It's okay. I understand that you're busy. I have time if you're available. I ain't heard shit since. I haven't heard shit since. Thank you very much, Fort Sniffers, for the Fupa chat. I agree. Troller Tech manipulates his video way more than Gorley does, but he got a strike. This doesn't make...
Okay, are you guys down? Okay. Okay, I want to show some receipts real quick. I want to start with one thing. Can we start with Christina the Latina saying that I've been blowing up Garlic's phone? Can we start with that? Is everybody here for those receipts? Christina the Latina says that I'm still blowing up Garlic's phone trying to get with him. Now, I understand. So I'm recording on my phone, but I screenshotted the messages. So I've already told you I did write garlic bread, but I can't prove that I didn't delete messages or whatever, but I'm telling you, if you trust me as a person, trust me, this is all that I said to him, and I'm going to show you, and I'm not embarrassed of it. So this is literally all she could show you too. And if she shows you more, then it's literally fabricated by garlic bread. I swear to God and everything that I love, I'm not lying. I don't know what else to say. All right, hold on. You're not going to be able to see it. Can you see? Hold on. How blurry is this? Is it blurry? I'm going to have to read some stuff. So can I start out by reading the first message? I'm going to show you the last message that Garlic Bread wrote me. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to get through these. Can you see this, or is it really blurry? Can you see this? I'm going to read the last, Christina, I'm going to read the last message that Garlic Bread wrote me, and then I'm going to show you what I wrote after that. He wrote, okay, Jessica, I'm not going to go to that level with you. Think as you wish. I truly did care about you. I appreciate the ability to share our lives together. I meant that I appreciated how your mother liked me. You do as you wish, but because I do care for you, I'm not sending any of it back. So whatever you feel you need to do, please do. If hurting me helps you feel better or hurt less, then I'll gladly accept it. Just know that not talking to you hurts me as well. So no matter what you do or say, I'll always keep a place for you in my heart. I'd like to think that I got to know you, the real you, the last few weeks. Not the person that Natter said you were, nor the person that people thought you were. Not the person that Monty made you out to be. Anyone who sees the real person would be a moron not to care about you. And while you know I could make a video with the messages, calls, and text and make them look some type of way, you have my promise that I won't. You can remember me any way you want, but it won't be a memory of me trashing you on YouTube like Natter did. I'm better than that, and you deserved better than that. So make sure whatever you do, leave with these messages, because way too many people saw the person they wanted you to be, and you showed me the person that you are. All right? So I write back and say this. All right? You see this? You probably can't see it. Yes, Gaslight. I said, I have no idea who you are. I'll be just fine without you. But this is not last night. This is the night it happened, okay? So listen. Apparently I'm a stalker for writing this. So he wrote this message, but you see how he wrote his shit long as fuck. I write in short text. I have no idea who you are. I'll be just fine without you, but don't do this to more women. I don't know what your deal is. This is so bizarre. You have things to hide. You could have made that post and shut off comments. You were just trying to shut me up with that community post. General as fuck, and then you took it down. Send me a wedding invitation. And then I said this. And then the next day, all right. Does anybody feel like that's stalker? I don't feel like that's stalker. I feel like that was responding to his emotional ass message, okay? I don't think that was me being a stalker. Now, this is everything I've sent him. You see this? So these messages, 1, 2, 3, are all that I've sent him ever since that night. And now, what's her name? Christina is saying that I'm a stalker and was blowing up his phone. I sent 1, 2, 3. All of these happened on Saturday. Now, this was Sunday and this was Monday. I said, do a video on Hugh. I am as well, just FYI. I'm not making anything else about you. But maybe just breathing if she goes off. I'm trying to be upfront with you. You should address Monty hitting his cat. It's on Twitter. That's what I wrote. That's my messages. So you can think it's wrong that I'm writing garlic bread or whatever, but I am not stalking garlic bread. I don't want his dick. I don't want to be his girlfriend. I don't want nothing from him. But this is what I wrote. I'm being honest. All right? I did write garlic bread 3 messages since the incident. 1, 2, 3. Not 23, 3. Not 23, 3. Okay? So wherever the fuck that came from, I don't know. That shit annoyed the fuck out of me. So, garlic bread. No, I'm not. 3 and 23 is very different. But I could agree if anybody thinks it's wrong that I wrote back to garlic bread. But I don't feel in date like I could, if I wrote back to Natter, like if I was writing Natter, that would be one thing. Like I could I don't need to block him, and I don't need to give him ideas. I want garlic bread to make a video on Hugh so I can counterpoint it. And I want garlic bread to make a video on Monty. That way more people hear about it is what I want. Giving him ideas, he doesn't need ideas. He'll make a video. Every time the wind blows, garlic bread makes a video. I don't know anything about Garlic's money. So Garlic Bread told me he can make up to 20 grand per month between both channels, but he told me both his channels are not hitting like they used to. He said he also still works and he makes about 2 grand per week from his real job, and that he can make up to 20 grand per month from his regular job. But I don't know that because he used to complain about money all the time. Like he used to complain about money and we would argue because I'd be like, yo, because he would say that he has money and I have no money. So when I would talk about my situation, he would talk about his, and I would get pissed off. Garlic Bread's other channel is Ryan Moody 21. Ryan Moody 21. So the shit he used to say would piss me off because I'm like, you're worried about what investment you made. I'm worried about putting food on the table. So like, don't fucking talk to me about your money issues. I do put food on the table, for the record, but I'm just saying, like, we were not on the same wavelength. So the shit he used to talk about used to bother me. But exactly, he talked about me to Christina just like he talked about just breezing. He's doing the same thing. Christina's the only one left that's dumb enough to fall for his shit. Like, Christina, after all of this, still thinks garlic bread is the yin to her yang. Like, every other girl didn't think that. Even I am saying that he had such great conversation that it had me having a crush on him. Okay? He had such great conversation that I had just breezing, thinking that they were engaged. And he's fucking clapping Christina's cheeks from the back in Baltimore, and she thinks they're yin and yang. Meanwhile, he's talking to who knows how many bitches. We know at least 3 others. Christina, there's at least 3 others, and you're here claiming him like a prize? Girl, if I was closer, he would have been clapping my cheeks too if I let him. He would be clapping breezies if it was closer. Do you think you're special? Do you think you're special? You're just the only YouTube person that fell for his notoriety in person that allowed him to clap cheeks. And that is still dumb enough to fuck with him after all of this shit came out. So know that about yourself. Before you start calling people bitches and dumb and threaten to strike people, you're fucking dumb. I'm not dumb because I exposed him. You're dumb because you claim him. You're dumb because you brag about having videos of him clapping cheeks while he has a whole ass fiance. You feel cool for that? Have fun. Enjoy that. Have fun with that. You look dumb, and you're gonna look dumber when more bitches come out of the woodwork. Dead ass. And I've seen his dick print. I haven't seen his dick, but I've seen his dick print. And girl, the print ain't printing. The print ain't printing. I have never seen his naked dick. I have not seen his naked dick, but I have seen the print. And the prints ain't printing. So girl, have fun with that. That's all I gotta say. Oh my God. Someone shut off my Wi-Fi. Shut off my Wi-Fi. Through his clothes. I saw it through clothing. Through clothing. Hand to God, I've only seen it through clothing. I solemnly swear I saw the print through clothing, and the print was not printing like the print should be printing. Thursday is correct. Can everybody look at Thursday Simps? Can everybody look at Thursday Lane Simps comment? Does everybody see Thursday Lane Simp's comment? Accurate. Dead ass. Accurate. It could be true. I've never seen it grown. I never had phone sex with him. I never had phone sex with garlic bread. I swear to God, I did not have phone sex with garlic bread. Oh my God. Okay. You want to know the difference between me and Chantal? Chantal gives men attention because she wants them back. I'm clowning the fuck out of someone while I'm looking like a clown, but I'm just having fun because this is tea. Like, if I were you guys, I would highly enjoy watching this. Like, I would enjoy what I'm saying right now, so I don't give a fuck. Call me Chantal. Go ahead. All right. Y'all want to see... Oh, just so... Christina the Latina, I just want to let you know. Remember that video that I had earlier? Christina the Latina and garlic bread is a lie. You know, the one that you said that you were going to privacy claim for? YouTube just sent me an email saying that it's fully monetized and cleared. So good luck with that. I'm getting paid for that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I just want to show you. So Hugh Madbro originally was saying they weren't CJ, and I just want to show you that they are. So I'm going to tell you why I'm exposing CJ. I'm exposing CJ because CJ pretends they're somebody they're not, and CJ tried to seek personal information from me. CJ tried to find out personal information about me and my family, tried to get my Facebook password, pretends to be someone they are not. I do not believe they are they claim they have like this weird claim to fame that I can't even put out explain. Okay? So, if you're a YouTuber and this person pops up, I'm just saying be weary. Like, something is suspicious as fuck about her. And I can't put my finger on it, but she's sus. CJ is sus. CJ is sus. That doesn't mean that garlic bread didn't approach her, that they didn't have a conversation. Please separate the garlic bread thing from what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is Hugh Madbro, aka CJ, is not who they say they are. Am I going to go try to find out who they are? No. But they're not. Can you see that? Yeah, I bet. Can you see this? Is this clear enough for you to see? Beans, come here, Beans. Can you guys see this? You can see that? All right, you want to see some shit? This is CJ's profile from some random ass section, like some weird website. No. Garlic Bread does not think Troll Detective is CJ. CJ, aka Hugh Madbro, was already been in Garlic Bread's DMs. CJ knows who Garlic and CJ know each other. Hugh Madbro is CJ. Garlic knows Hugh Madbro is CJ. CJ know who's they all are. So that's not true. So notice here, they're a phlebotomist. Never heard that before. No, I know what it means. I know what a fuck you. I know what a phlebotomist means. I know what it means to be a fucking phlebotomist. I'm not going to show you what site that is because I feel like I'm doxing her. And there's pictures. There's pictures on this type of site. But I'm not going to get into that. B, we're doing investigative work, Beans. This is for Christina the Latina saying that I'm doxing her like she didn't just do this. Can you guys see this? I just want to give y'all a heads up. I fuck with Garlic Bread, aka Ryan. I gave the dude a lot of smoke, but we on a deeper level. He's not the piece of shit everyone is pinning him out to be. Dude is yin to my yang. Please, everyone, respect my decision. I love you all. At everyone. Does he eat ass? Like cereal. Ah! Does Garlic Bread eat ass like cereal? Don't let Jess lie to you. She's still trying to talk to him. She said she was never going to talk to him again. Lie, girl. You sent rapid fire text yesterday. I showed you what I sent yesterday. I did say I was never going to talk to him again, and I did talk to him again, but I don't consider 3 text messages to be rapid fire. I did send 3 messages, bang, bang, bang. I did send 3 messages rapid fire that could have been 1 message. So I'll say that. But she's making it out to be something it's not. You know what I'm saying? Would I be Garlic's friend again? If Garlic, and I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Not to the same level. He's sick and twisted in the head. I don't know why they got chills. What I would like is I would like to meet someone with the same level of conversation as Garlic. He is a very good conversationalist, but he's a piece of shit. He is not fine. He's not fine. He's a cheater and a liar, but he's so good to have a conversation with. Like, I don't even like talking on the phone. I hate talking on the phone, and I really, truly enjoy talking on the phone with him. But it wasn't like some love thing. It was just like very compelling. I don't know what to say. But I would like to meet someone else that has that level of conversation. I don't know what to say. But I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. I just want a person, whether it's man or female, that can have that type of conversation. Bean is being problematic. Come here, Bean. Bean, tell them you're a bad boy. Tell them you're being a bad boy. Don't bite me on camera. I told you about that. We're supposed to be friends. I think that Garlic Bread, I think he watched my live streams and watched my videos, decided what type of man I want in my life, and then branched off from that. Christina, y'all funny as fuck. So much. Bro, Bean, stop crying. Don't make me punch you, Bean. Don't get punched. He slid in my DMs. He slid in my DMs like most do. I never make the first move. He wants to go outside, but I let him outside only when I'm outside. Monty swatted at his cat. Y'all bitches funny. This is her talking about me. Y'all bitches funny. Y'all text him and I'm right there. Okay, so you want to know what I'd like to argue? I'd like to argue the fact that she was actually there. Because she said that I sent 23 messages. If she was actually there, she would know I sent 3 messages. So something is fucking weird. Do you understand that? She's saying I stalked him and wrote his phone back to back. I only sent 3 messages. So I think they're pretending to be with each other and he's sending her like old shit or fake shit. I don't even know. Something is weird with that because it's just not true. Once Ryan came in our chat and he was never left, he started talking and she wasn't doing many lives because they were chatting. And this is why I have a problem with Christina. Because look how rude this is. There's quite a bit y'all don't know. All will be revealed. When it is I want, sorry from you hoes. Like, why are you so arrogant? Why are you claiming garlic bread like a prize? Why are you being so aggressive? Nobody else is fighting for garlic bread. Like, literally, I don't want him, and I don't think Breezy even wants him. So why are you being so aggressive and claiming him to that degree? He is no prize. Beans! Beans! All right. I'm going to play something on... True. I'm going to play my music playlist real quick. I'm going to let Beans outside and I'm going to make a fucking cup of noodles. I'll be right back. Yeah, I think she's just oh, that was rude, Ariel. No, beans like the food, like a can of beans. His name is Black Beans. Actually, Don, I do have garlic salt and tapatio. Thank you, Kay. I'm going to play you guys some music real quick and I'll be right back with my noodles, okay? Tapatio, baby. Beans, I'm coming, baby.
Pathetic. Someone told me that you... Pathetic.
Go ahead and post snippets. What snippets? Girl, if I didn't want it on YouTube, I wouldn't be saying it. If I didn't want it on YouTube, I wouldn't be... Is she just making me look ugly? Like, what is she doing? I have nothing to hide from my live stream. If I had something to hide, I wouldn't be live streaming. All right, I'll be right back. Anna.
Pathetic.
Oh.
Someone come and show me I'm so broken and lonely. I'd do anything for you. Baby, it's so easy to change me. All you have to do is claim me. Love me, touch me, bend and break me. I just wanna be with you. But you, baby, you don't love me. All you wanna do is... Stop cheating, girl. Puppy like so irresistible. Baby, telling me and I ain't nothing right, girl. You're dirty girl. You're dirty girl. Baby, what you telling me and I ain't nothing right, girl. You're dirty girl. You're dirty girl. Baby girl, I know you're hungry for the superstar life. Let me tell you one thing, what you're doing just ain't right. It's so hard for me, everything you do. But I know you got a man at home, deeply in love with you. You know how the saying goes, girl, what your man got to do with me? So you can come over any night, I've got what you need. Baby, telling me and I ain't nothing right, girl. You're dirty girl, you're dirty girl. Baby, what you telling me and I ain't nothing right, girl. You're dirty girl, you're dirty girl. Late at night, you're blowing up my phone. I know you're on the creep, girl. How could I say no? Bobby, like, gonna do you right. You man don't have to know. I put that flashlight on you, cause you're just a. Yeah, you got a man that's cool. You be number one, I'll be number two. As long as tonight you and me in the room, and when I turn down the lights, you let me do what I do. Hey, he don't know that you're cheating. When you out of town, so good you creeping. Cameras all around, you don't care cause you freaking. And later on, see you home to your man. Yeah, I know it ain't right, but you looking hella good and you just my type. After the club, follow me, girls, we like. Now we hanging all night with my boy Bobby like. Baby, telling me and that ain't nothing right, girl. You're dirty girl, you're dirty girl. Baby, what you telling me and that ain't nothing right, girl. You're dirty girl, you're dirty girl. Baby girl, come on, you know it just ain't right. Ask on that big black one type with Bobby Light. That's right. Two wrongs don't make a right. You messing with that old Bobby Light. Let's fill it, taste great. Eat it up like a 40-ounce steak. Put your name on my booty plaque. How you on my lips as I put your back? Girl, you know what's up. Bobby Light, baby, y'all. But you started all trying to creep on me. Looking in the heels with an extra. But you're so sweet. Messing with that hot skateboard treat. Baby, telling me
That ain't nothing right, girl. That ain't nothing right, girl. You're dirty.
Bobby Light. My girl, see me in the club, see that light flashing, that ain't security, baby. That's Bobby Light.
Baby, what you do with me ain't nothing right, girl. My noodles are cooking. You guys here, did you? Can everybody dance with me? Is everybody ready to dance real quick while my noodles cook? I love Robin Big. Are we gonna dance together? Are we back? My Wi-Fi cut out. No, email me. I don't have Twitter. Email me it.
So I was vlogging, and my intention was to express to you guys like how I'm feeling lately, like being disconnected and detached from just anything that I used to enjoy, and that includes vlogging. And I wasn't paying attention because I was vlogging, and some of my foot missed next step, I was walking on the sidewalk and half of my foot did not reach the sidewalk. And I ended up falling. The noise, the fucking noise. Oh my God.
Amber Lynn, I know you're trying so hard.
Don't give up, you know. I didn't want to. Eat right, eat less, not binge. I didn't want to. I'm gonna go for a walk, I put on my socks, then I put on shoes.
But I didn't want to.
I can cook, I can clean, I can shower, I can do all these things.
But I didn't want to.
You turn left, I turn right. We'll meet in the middle. And I ended up falling. So scared. And like when I sat up falling, I looked down at the ankle that made that noise, and my foot was just like dangling. And it was just so scary. And immediately I felt pain. Like it was immediate. Like I had a little bit of like an adrenaline rush for a minute there. I broke my ankle one time when I was 7 years old, and this pain feels so much worse.
Amber Lynn, I know you're trying so hard. Walking right through that door.
And my girlfriend's like,
let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk.
And, you know, I didn't want to. Eat right, eat less, not binge. I didn't want to. You know, go for a walk, I put on my socks, and then I put on my shoes. I didn't want to. I can cook, I can clean, I can shower.
But I didn't want to.
You turn right, meet in the middle. And I ended up falling. So I actually have the clip of when I fell. I did click off like almost immediately after I fell, but I do have the clip, so I'm gonna play that right here.
I'm just going for a walk. I don't know, my headspace is just not the greatest lately.
And it's like, let's go for a walk, and I didn't want to.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna get my needles. I mean my noodles.
I didn't want to. I go for a walk, I put on my socks, and then I put on my shoes.
All right, I'm grabbing my food. I'll be right back.
I can clean, shower, I can do all these things.
My name is I see a girl, she's really fat, I wanna take her home, 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 wanna take her
Wada wada, wada wada, pins and needles, 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 pin needles, pins, needles, pins and 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 needles. Needle.
I'm back.
Wow. That was my most insane dubstep to date.
So I was vlogging, and my intention was to express to you guys.
All right, I'm here. Does anybody have a request of something I should put on? I'm over the vibe, so I'm done with my mission for today. I have hibiscus tea. My daughter made me this. Don, it's not a copyright strike, Don. Don, do you want to watch Gooey Duck? What does Nutty Putty react? Should I search Nutty Putty or Gooey Duck? This tea is so good. We'll start with Gooey Duck. Thank you, Journey. Don, you love Gooey Ducks. What do you want me to put on? You're going to watch Gooey Ducks if you don't say what the fuck you want on right now, because it's happening. What do you want? It's Gooey Ducks if not.
Video is weird. Don't get me wrong. I'm really excited. In fact, this is the most excited I've been for a video in a while. And it's because I get to share.
What do you want?
That people get to share. The purpose of my channel is twofold. First, to give you some awesome basic cooking videos that sometimes may be a little bit outside the box, but in general will give you some really good recipes and cooking techniques that you should master yourself. And sometimes more importantly to me is introducing people.
I'm not saying because I'm not sure if it's copyrighted or not.
And I would never expect you to, but you just might get a kick out.
If Thursday Lane has, I don't trust it to not have videos because like you guys want me to always play the other thing. No, Dragon Ball Linkin Park X gave me copyright strikes. It has to be like some type of content from someone. What's not? Thursday Lane? Okay. So what do I have to type in Lane channel? What do I type? Thursday Lane channel? All right, I'm finding. I'm gonna go on my chat and click that link. I have to wait for the chat, like it's not loaded on my computer. Here we go. Can I pick a playlist or something? Like, what video should I pick? What video should I pick off of his channel? I want something, I don't want a short. I want something longer so I can eat. I'm just going to pick something random.
Hey, everybody. I want to talk to Black people.
Oh, Lord. All right, it's coming. It's coming up. I'm going to eat my noodles, okay? Well, then drop a link. I already was on a fan account. Okay, so go. I know I was just there and you guys told me to leave it.
For a moment.
All right, I'll go back. Hold on. It's just because my computer's slow, so it's frustrating. All right, I'm going to start it again. So Thursday, Lane channel. I'm clicking on #1 fan account. It says, I know, Don, but now, Don, I just left my chat. Okay, hold on. Let me try. I'm trying it, I promise. No, Don, the link I just got goes right back to, oh, it is his fan channel? So I'm going to videos. Was there a playlist? No.
I'm making this video.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't mean to be rude. What I'm annoyed at is that his videos are only 1 minute long and there's no playlist. So, like, I want to eat my noodles, but I have to do every single video separately, and sometimes it disconnects from my TV in between each one. Oh, I just connected to the wrong TV. So I'm getting frustrated, but it's not at you. All right, hold on. I just want a playlist. That way I don't have to keep clicking different videos because I'm fat and I want to eat.
I'm making this video.
Who's the Whiplash? I'll look the Whiplash up after this.
I'm making this video, and I just want to say that I don't care if anybody gets the best of me. Please, somebody hire me and smelling white guys' farts and butts. Please, someone hire me and fart male white porn. Please, please, I want to get a fart male white porn. I really want to put extra to it. Please, I'm campaigning that someone put me in fart male white porn. Please,
is he okay?
Put me in fart male white porn. Please, someone hire me in fart male white porn. Please, please. Like I said, I work for. You can pay me less money. It can pay the guys more than me. Please, I want to do fart male white porn. Please, I want to do fart male white porn. I wish to do fart male white porn. Please, 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 please. I want to do fart male white porn. Please, 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 please. Someone hire me a fart male white porn. Someone hire me, please, 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 please.
I'm a fan of this.
Somebody, please.
Please do it. No, I chew my noodles. I'm going to look up the Whiplash real quick and then I'll come back to this. I have his channel up. The Whiplash. Garlic. I got it. My neighbor moved out. My neighbors moved out. I have no neighbors, guys. I have no neighbors now. I got the video, random chat.
It's been rolling and rolling through my head, and I've been trying to decide how I'm going to approach, and if at all I'm going to try and discuss what's going on with Garlic and the women. I'm not quite sure how y'all are gonna take my take on it, and chances are that there's going to be people that don't necessarily agree with me. They won't necessarily agree with my take on it, but the votes came in, and of course my bird has to start screaming as I'm trying to.
This is giving Missy Moo vibes.
But the votes came in.
I'm getting Missy Moo from this.
There are a lot of people that want to hear what I have to say about the situation. Again, you probably, by you, I mean like general you, may not like my opinion, my view on this whole situation.
Say your view.
But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna fight through it. I'm also gonna spill a secret or two while I'm doing it.
Oh.
So I will be recording this like in parts, just kind of my thought process.
The bird.
And you get to hear it live. It's not going to be scripted. It's just the thoughts that come to my head, and I will edit it. So hopefully you won't be hearing too many of bird screams. All right. The timeline with this whole thing is a little bit unclear to me. Somebody asked to explain the timeline. The only thing that I know for sure, at least I think I know for sure, is that just breezing or whatever, started to quote unquote dating Garlic. I can't believe that, when Just Breezing went on her live, she actually did not call him by his first name. She called him Garlic, and she asked for him to get a hold of her. That's just a weird shit in and of itself, and but it's whatever. So
I can tell I'm gonna get dragged. I'm gonna get dragged if I'm in this.
And it's the internet. Trust no one, because there are three sides to every story. There's his and everything in between. Like it or not, Garlic has been on my radar, so to speak, for quite some time. I did make a video about him, or actually I didn't make two videos about him, about month and a half ago.
Who is this?
To admit a few things. And so here's secret number one. I have a small channel, and I know that he has a large following, and I also know that the following that he has are women. And here's the unpopular thing.
Where's the secret?
That will be resurfacing over and over within this recorded video. He has a lot of women that follow him.
This is not a secret.
And when I was recording that video, it's not very often. I mean, it's really, really rare that I discuss what I record and what I put on YouTube with my mother. But I kind of threw it at her, and I said, I'm doing this video as he's a bigger channel, and I'm kind of worried, about how.
Aaron, that's why I'm fat.
And when I was few views per whatever time period, I was kind of happy about that, because, I'm around with a bigger channel that has a female following.
I'm almost over this. I'm about to be over this in a minute.
It's a little bit tricky territory. That was actually proven in my video that I did as a joke about BBW King.
Don.
Just weird when it comes to.
Yeah, I'm going back to Thursday.
And they get.
We're going back to Thursday. I got no secrets. She said I'm going to tell you a secret. and we got no secrets. The bird is a little bit annoying, and I don't really like videos where I can't see someone's face. Like, I need some action. My ADD cannot watch this tape spinning. I need to watch Thursday. I can cook.
Oh, the YouTube community, you're full of shit.
Hold on, I gotta reconnect it. You guys, I'm gonna leave. I'm off live in 15 minutes, just so you know. I have to go to sleep. I didn't even know it was this late.
For 4 years, y'all want to protect people. People like me, that's different, that's eccentric. Yeah, I know stuff I did.
I like Thursday Lane. I'm gonna Zachary Michael did a video about me, and I'm not gonna go over it because it's like not. It's just kind of general. Like, it's not like I'm not gonna watch Charlie Gold's second video because it's the same as the first one.
YouTube community, you're full of shit. Y'all been saying for 4 years y'all want to protect people. People like me, that's different, that's eccentric. Yeah, I know stuff I did is a little out of task, but I'm talking to you, YouTube. How come you let certain people get famous but you're not giving certain bullies? There's a person that got my fake page called YouTube that keeps saying Black Part Matter, and he keeps
No, you have to go on Zachary Michael.
Mocking me. Why is it that y'all don't want to give everybody? Y'all been saying for 4 years since 2016, blah blah blah. Oh, we want to change YouTube, and then certain people can make YouTube. Certain people get famous. People like me, where I get famous now, I still have my heart set of gold, but that doesn't mean nothing, right? Fuck me. But these people that are bullies and narcissists, they get better ratings. Y'all YouTube people, y'all.
Whoa! Thursday spitting facts. Did you hear that? Low key. So y'all might not be able to keep up with the pace of his speech, but I might be the female Thursday Lane that doesn't like farts because the way his brain is moving, I'm keeping with that. And the shit he's talking about was just spitting facts. Did you hear him right now? Did you hear him right now? Because I don't know if y'all caught that. Thursday Lane is spitting facts right now. Yo, I have a, okay? You heard him? Bully.